It's in the highlights.
That's it. Get those in the highlights. All right. All right. So, right. Thanks, guys, for joining us for Cyberpunk Red. Gen X rules. That's right. God damn it. Gen X does rule. Okay. So we took a month off, as C Hag mentioned, and we are back. I am Vixter, your AI or game master. All-knowing AI. Yeah, I wish that was so. We're going to start today with our intention, and our intention is to have a fun evening with friends and an inclusive gaming atmosphere. And also, just one thing just to keep in mind, because we're online, to make sure that we share the camera, for want of another word. Everybody, make sure make space for each other to say stuff. Just use a little common courtesy for sharing the space of the stage. I was playing a game last weekend, and this two people just hogged the whole thing. And when other people were talking, they kept butting in. So I know you guys don't do that, but just a reminder. Just give everyone space. Everybody wants to have their time to shine. So keep that in mind. Just common courtesy kind of stuff. Recap is basically Vert is heading this gang of I don't know, this cast of misfits characters, this group of mercenaries, for want of a better word, in Night City. They have to make rent, so they went down to a fancy nightclub, managed to get a low-end job from a high-end fixer called the Greek, for reasons we're not quite sure about, but we're speculating. That gig was to go and find a van for a band that was driving down from Seattle to Night City along the Pacific Coast Highway that had lost its. I really should have thought this out more. That had lost its signal, wasn't answering any calls. The road manager was in that van along with the band's equipment. And so Vert and her crew were hired to get out there, get that van, get the roadie, and make sure all the equipment was secured. Well, they did that. They found the roadie naked and tied up with a bunch of duct tape under an underpass up on the highway. They found the van, but they found no equipment. That van had been stripped of all the equipment. Returned back to the city to the client, who was irate. And needless to say, without the equipment, they haven't quite got paid yet. Well, they did find out that key piece of equipment was a synthesizer that actually has in its memory the master tapes for up-and-coming indie electronic dance music star Grime's new album.
And also, I imagine that the tapes for the Human League, as it was a synthesizer.
Quite possibly
Anyone who's old enough to remember the Human League.
That's right.
Don't.
So you
Don't
guys,
you love me?
Absolutely. There we go.
So you guys ended up at the client's suite at the Hotel Artemis in Japantown. And Vert has renegotiated the deal somewhat to up the fee, because this isn't just finding the van and returning it now. This is now finding equipment, valuable equipment. So you left the client at the hotel, I'm going to say about 3 in the morning, leaving actually each one of you some time to go amongst and go out on your own and do your own thing. I hope it's okay with you if we railroad you a little bit. Say that you're going to all agree to meet at 7 p.m. later that night, but it's 3 a.m. You're leaving the hotel, and so as part of the introductions, I want you each to think about what you're doing between 3 a.m. and 7 p.m. the next day. Now, you had started out on Monday. This is now Tuesday. So give me a little bit of, use some of your creative powers to think, what are you doing on your downtime from 3 a.m. to 7 p.m. when you're going to meet up with the gang and go forward from there, okay? And I'm going to start with Dr. J, and then I'll call each one of you. And don't make it don't write a novel like I just did with the introduction.
Can you give a reminder on where the what's it called, discussion board is?
discussion board. If you go to the game page on Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh, now I have to go look. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right down. If you scroll down, you'll see at the near the bottom of the page recent game discussions, and you'll see housemates bulletin board, improvement points, and cyberpunk maps are all the topics that have been posted at the bottom of the game.
Perfect.
That where you hit launch game.
Yep. Thank you.
No problem. So we're playing with Roll20, and we're doing voice chat on Discord. Any questions before we start with introductions and what you were doing on your downtime? Yes.
Yeah. So, introduction. Dr. J, Josephine, better known as Dr. J. She is at tech for this group of misfits. She is a bit of a mad inventor. She has her quiet little corner. She likes to fiddle and create stuff and all that kind of stuff. She's created this little drone called Whittles. Whittles helps. She tests out some stuff. So between between her downtime, she grabs a couple hours of sleep. She fiddles with Whittles. She's trying to put in some testing out some artificial AI around periphery defenses. So it has a bit of does a bit of electric shock and does a bit of a bit of mace spray, but of course it doesn't have much of a punch, and she really doesn't. And Whittles themselves doesn't have, so she has to use Vert's perfume, which is quite rank, for her mace to be in place for mace. Yeah, so that's kind of what she's doing. She's also kind of asked Anna and Chaz, because in their line of work, sometimes they come across bits and pieces of tech and cyber tech, and so she's kind of asked them to keep an eye on anything new and cutting edge that they see, and if they're willing to scan the stuff and pass that along to her. Of course, she can't afford to buy the stuff, but she's hoping that with the scanning stuff, and you might be able to pick it up and kind of create some new stuff, or just figure out how to recreate it somehow. So that's Dr. J for you.
All right, let's have the ever interesting Anna.
Anna is taking a long hot bath, and she gets to work on cleaning all of her weapons and her clothing. She tends to walk around in very little, like her underwear, whilst all of her only set of clothes is being cleaned. She avoids the couch because she's seen too many stains, and generally, and the photos were hilarious. And she spends most of the day sort of painting her nails and chilling out, just waiting for her clothes to get cleaned, and then obviously is ready to rock by the time 7 p.m. comes.
All right, Anna, you didn't go out for any rat kebab in your downtime for lunch or anything, did you? I didn't hear you, but that's okay.
If I think she would have nipped out to grab something, whether it was a rat kebab or not, I don't know.
All right, let's move on to Blue, our nomad character.
Blue went home at 3, went to bed, then got up after 10 hours of sleep, cleaned the guns, and went out to Lizzie's to see if they could convince any of their Mox acquaintances to say anything useful.
Okay. All right. Next time okay.
Well, I figured since Shaz already got all the information we need for this
yeah.
for the next bit that wasn't really needed in the bulletin board.
No, that's fine. What did you want to roll anything on that to see if you came up with anything, or are you just happy to?
I could roll something for that.
Sure. Let's take a
What
look
would
at your
it be?
character sheet. You're chatting with people, so probably gonna be. Ooh, let me even see the character sheets. Boy, I tell you, this is gonna be a rusty session. You guys gotta get back into this, if you know what I mean.
Not
That's
a
okay.
problem.
Seriously.
Conversation maybe
Mm,
streetwise.
mm, let's do a. Yeah, let's do a streetwise test. With a DV of 13 because it's just going to be a normal DV because you know these people at the mocks. And what are you asking them exactly? Well, great, you made it.
Just general. A guy with the skull tattoo on his face, or was it the snake? Sorry, some tattoo on his face. That sort of thing. If we and just sort of like knowing what I'm guessing Shaz shared after she came home, but maybe not.
I don't think Shaz is home yet. To be quite honest, you seem like you're an early riser, and I think Shaz is still playing around with that bartender from Seventh Hell.
Yes. The interrogation and the interrogation. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, so with the 13, you're gonna find out same thing she did. That tattoo actually I did change because the only picture I could find was a guy with a rocket tattoo under his eye, not a skull. And they tell you the same thing that Shaz would picked up. That guy is a member of the Gucci Boys club, or like gang, Gucci Boy gang.
But is there also a Prada gang? Oh, sorry.
That's a laugh track. We're more in the George Club, shop at Walmart presently.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course, since it is you did change it to rocket, I have to ask, like, is he compensating for anything with the rocket tattooed on his face?
Of course
Because
he
it does
is.
look like a penis.
It's because of course he is. This is Night City.
He's inspired by Jeff Bezos.
Riding a giant penis into space. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Other than that, I'll just hang out, and when the 7 o'clock comes, I will be ready to shoot.
All right. Yeah.
And drive.
And just so you know, your Mox friends don't know much about them because that gang's down in Pacifica, which is the territory of the Voo Doo Boys, and not many of the Moxes actually ever go down to that part of town because that part of town is cops don't even go usually down to that part of town.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So, that's not really, doesn't make you feel any safe or secure if you have to go down to Pacifica. That's going to be an interesting trip if that ends up happening. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Blue. Let's move on to Shaz. Did you read?
Shaz is doing Guriel.
Mm-hmm.
And barely makes it home. Let's say she's just kind of walking up to the door when everybody else is just getting ready to leave. There may or may not have been a little bit of blood involved. She's still, maybe cleaning her fingernails a little bit. But we'll let everybody know what she found out. Excluding Guriel. The information that she found out that's pertinent to the other discussions.
All right. So if everybody wants to know that information, again, go to the game's bulletin board on the game page site, and you can just read it And you can see nice pictures of Shaz's new boyfriend, the bartender dude. He's super hot. Hope you appreciate that. I do spend time looking for the right pictures for you guys.
Yeah, it's such a terrible shame you have to stare at those guys.
There you go. There you go. It was
Yeah,
What a
I should do more.
sacrifice.
Oh,
It was harder finding like a decent face tattoo guy. Seriously.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, great. Welcome, Shaz. All right, and now, last but certainly not least, your fearless leader, Vert, fixer extraordinaire.
Oh, yes. Makes me wonder why I'm hanging out with these guys. I should be in the upper echelon. This city. Anyway, slowly climbing. Yeah. So, whew, what a night. I'm a bit exhausted, a bit dusty, but always looking around for where the business is because I do want to climb out of the sewer. Getting a bit bored of the smell of rat kebabs in the morning. Um. So when we were out on our escapades earlier on, seems like such a long time ago, I bumped into an old girlfriend of mine, Beg, who'd kind of disappeared. I was sort of thought, she'd vanished. And anyway, there she was. Not certain she was the chick I actually wanted to see tonight. A little bit scared of this lady. She can be a bit, Ugh. It's not just the time of the month with her, it's just the time of the day that you catch her. Anywho, so yeah. So she'd kind of disappeared, I think she'd been in trouble in prison. That kind of thing. But there she is. She's one of the employees, one of the security folks in this big high-end club. So that could be a good connection. Not really certain though. I want her as a girlfriend again. Still burned on that one. So I'm kind of after we've had all our escapades and came out of at the hotel and got a good few bottles of some good alcohol, things like that. We should stash away. Thinking, what should I do about Vegas? So decide gonna go back and hang out in the little cuboid that we're all living in. Maybe do a bit of sex talk with her, but have a nice distance so she's not just gonna come running over. I'll tell her that the gang's all there and I'm too shy to actually do anything in front.
Yeah, right.
And I know. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back, engage in a little bit of sex talk with Vic, trying to keep her keen, but at a big distance until I actually need to kind of hang out. And I'm gonna tap her up and see if there's anything else going on. Just not for now. We're a bit exhausted, a bit busy now with what we're doing, but who knows in the future and who I need to be sweet with, and yeah, and hope I'm gonna live because Veg would kill me if she knew what to. Ah. And after that, I'm gonna get some shut eye, clean myself up because I gotta look pretty good on the streets. Yeah, and probably take it easy and get all ready to get my jiggly going at 7 p.m. That's me.
Alrighty. I'm gonna kind of assume that all of you guys know each other well enough to know that 7 p.m.'s usually a good time for you guys to, chow down and have a bowl of, let's say ramen or something like that. So are you guys okay if I take you to your favorite ramen place? Then
Sure.
you can kind of decompress and make some plans for the evening if you're all right with that.
yeah.
All right. So I'll just move y'all to a new map. Just go ahead and adjust your zooming in, zooming out stuff.
Oh, wow.
And you can see that you have come to probably the best flying ramen truck in Night City. There you go. And it's not just ramen, it's got pretty much everything you can see right in there. It's got like a little rotisserie set as well. Rotisserie chicken, or you think it's chicken, but maybe it's not chicken.
It could be anything.
Could be.
It's a rat that's been eating the orange shit outside the door.
Yeah. It's a
Never know.
genetically modified rat. It's got wings.
Yeah, never know. So the flying food truck.
Cyberpunk.
There you go. There you go. So you guys are regulars here at the food truck, and you got Mama May is the owner of the food truck. is a cute little Latina lady, and that's a bit mixed race. So she makes the best ramen noodles. They are homemade, as well as having fusion cuisine. So there you go. So Mama May is there to serve your favorite ramen to you. As you guys kind of sit down, dig in, and figure out, well, what's your next step, right?
All right, guys. And I sit down and I've got whittles buzzing around behind me, and I look at Mama Ray. God dang it, Mama Ray, you make the best bloody ramen all around. And I start chomping into it.
And I'm just like, for God's sake, Doc, could we kill Whittle? Could you just let it sit in your pocket for a while? Because I'm a bit bored of it buzzing around my head. And could you slurp a little quieter? Let's have a little bit of decorum here. And you've got it dribbling down your chin, by the way.
Fuck you, Vert.
So I'm gonna have my the ramen and look super cool.
Did Vert get enough sleep there with all the flirting and sex talk?
Hey, well, it's energizing. I did get some sleep, bit of exercise, does you the world of good. You'd benefit with that, maybe release some of that tension. It's like mindfulness. You just home in, focus on the point, and it's like good for me. You wouldn't want me to be stressed now, would you?
No, you just seem cranky, so clearly you didn't get enough of something.
Oh, well, it's Veg.
Oh.
Veg always comes with a barb, but that's okay. I got a little bit of information. Hopefully that will pan out to something. But otherwise, it was good. It was good. I'm not cranky. That goddamn whittle's buzzing around me, and I'm going to swap at it.
I grab whittles and I put her in my bag. God dang it. God, you're a
So,
pain in the
Mama,
ass.
what's this floating in my bowl? Looks like it's still got lashes attached to
No,
it.
no, you never ask that in this place. We've had that discussion.
I know, but it's beginning to look at me and wink. I don't know who this was. This could be any missing gangster or God knows what homeless person.
Oh, Chica, don't worry. You know Mama May doesn't buy none of the cheap stuff. It's all high-grade protein. Yeah. Just shut up and eat it, Vert.
I'm not reassured, but anyway, I'm scared of her too. So what's with you, Mama? Anything we need to know? Anything happening on the street?
Oh, hey, that's fun. Go ahead and roll me a. Let's see here. Let's see if she'll open up to you at all. Give me a roll on. Oh, I don't know.
Conversation?
Yeah, let's do conversation. Difficulty of 13.
Yeah, I just need.
She knows you. You guys have been in the same hood for a while. She's known you for a couple of years. Thinks you're fun,
13.
Vert, but also
That's
knows
me.
you can be a little bit of trouble too. Okay, so
I'm fun.
13. You know, so busy here, there. You know, what can I say? I think I don't know. I keep thinking, Vert, maybe I'll move the wagon to San Francisco. Better money, more stability. I don't know. Things in Night City not so great, you know?
No.
Things a little slow. Mama May needs a little more money, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, things are tight. Tight. But
Things
surely
are
you're
tight.
raking it in, Mama. I'm sure you got a load of money hidden under your mattress somewhere.
Well, I tell you this, Vert, right? Okay, let me just say that, City Hall is up the fee for running the food truck. And in order for me to, because, this food truck, flying food truck, it's not cheap to run the flying food truck, if you know what I mean, Vert. So, yeah, I've had to pay a big chunk of money to City Hall. Mama May not too happy about paying money to those crooked, corrupt City Hall. The mayor, I don't even want to tell you what club I saw him coming out of the other night. Anyway, yeah.
Where did you see him? Go and pray tell. Don't hold back on me. Come on, baby.
Okay.
You know I love you.
Yeah, you didn't hear it from me, but he came out of the club run by those animals, those steroid freaks called the Chantry. It's one of those weird S&M, BDSM, sex clubs things. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but when they cater to snotty rich people, then I draw the line. You know what I mean? I'll say Mama's May's had a little bit of fun in her life, but snotty rich people, they take it too.
Yes. Not see rich people, but a little bit of kink. Always good to know. Have to see what kind of kink he's into.
Oh, you didn't hear it from me. But I'm telling you, that fee, so you know how it works at City Hall, right? Right? You got to pay a certain fee in order to see how high you can, with flying food trucks, how many stories or feet off the ground I can fly my food truck. And they upped it. So if I want to go up higher, I've got to pay more money. Makes me sick.
Sucks.
I remember 10 years ago, you could fly any height you wanted for always digging for money, those pigs.
Yeah, they're crushing us all. That's why we have to squeeze them hard when we can, Mama. Thank you for the little bit of info there. I'll do you a favor one day.
All right, I'm not going to hold my breath. Right.
Well, let's hope I'm alive.
You're not my type, sweetheart.
Wise move.
Hey, Mama, can you pass the soya?
For you sweet cheeks, of course.
Thank you, dear.
There you go. And she leans over, she hands you the soy. You are quite extraordinary, if you don't mind me saying, young lady. And why are you hanging out with these losers? I don't know. You can do so much better. And
hey!
You could be a model. You're so gorgeous.
I'll blush and chow down into the ramen bowl.
Anybody else want to talk to Mama May?
Yeah, I want her to send me a link or a connection to the link on this guy's name and his title. Just quick.
What guy's name and title?
The mayor?
The mayor?
Guy that's giving her grief that was coming out of the BDSM club.
Yeah, that's the mayor. Everybody knows the mayor.
Yeah.
You just
I'll just confirm it's the mayor.
Mayor of Night City.
You leave him alone. Don't you go off and kill him and chop him into little pieces. No. There could be some money to be had there someday. Okay,
I've got a name for you. His name is Lucius Rhine. And I'll just cut and paste it. I'm having a little bit of problems with my laptop, actually. My screen's starting to flicker.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway, so that's kind of weird.
That happens to me when I'm on the phone, with some of the chicks, and it's because it all gets a bit hot and horny that it gets a bit flickery.
Uh-oh. The line between OCC and IC is crossing. I meant OCC. My real life screen is flickering a little bit. Anyway.
You got a cat, right?
You got a cat.
You got a clap?
No.
Or I've got the clap. Or
No.
she's got the clap.
She's got a cat.
Debbie didn't do anything.
Oh, it's a cat.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Debbie apparently does a lot.
Well, it depends what you pay her. Oh, we're talking about your cat. There we go.
About my cat in real life. Okay, back to in character. Back in character. There you go.
Where is this twisting and
I don't know. Where does reality and fantasy begin and end? I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
But Shaz, don't do anything to that mayor just yet. You could make money out of him. Or at least he might point us to some more money.
Or maybe I could keep Mama happy so I can keep my ramen fix going.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We got other things to think about. So yeah, I got an address for this. This crazy Gucci gang guy. The one with the scar tattoo.
Both? Scar and tattoo, or just scar or tattoo?
Hell if I know. I'm working on about 13 seconds of sleep here.
Well, I should be glad that at least you noticed the tattoo and or scar.
Yeah.
All right. What lied
Yeah.
you have on it?
Well, I don't know. Apparently, we got to take some firepower if we're going down to the apartments. It's, yeah, but we got to get that synthesizer back, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody else got any good leads?
Maybe Mama J knows something about these guys. That's why don't you give the lowdown on who we're looking for? Maybe she knows somebody. Or Mama J, do you know about any of this? Is there any talk on the street about somebody selling some synthesizer, or in this, or did a job stealing a synthesizer lately?
She's something.
Is what?
What? You cut out.
She runs a food truck.
It's the best way to find
Right,
out stuff.
food
Be like a
truck.
bartender.
Yeah, she'll be listening in and conversations all over the
Oh
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a well-known food truck.
Bartenders, they know all kinds of shit.
All right, so Dr. J, give me a conversation roll. And you're
Okay.
asking specifics, so it's going to be a little bit higher this time. It's going to be like
Okay.
14 dB difficulty value.
Oh, we're
Okay.
screwed. Dr. J has no conversation.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
16.
oh,
Fuck you,
Look
Vert.
at you. You must have took a pill.
fuck you,
Chill
Vert.
pill.
Fuck you. That's my common saying. Fuck you, Vert.
Please, please.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you're chit chatting and you're asking her all these questions, and in the meantime, you're also flip her the picture of the dude that you pulled off the van's camera, and she's like, oh, and of course she overheard Shaz saying Gucci Boys. Yeah, I've seen, when I go down to Pacifica, yeah, you gotta be careful of those guys. This synthesizer stuff, I don't know what you're talking about. Shit. Mama they don't take anything. But these guys, they don't tip. And they eat like a lot, make a big freaking mess. Sometimes they puke because they're drunk so much, tequila and stuff. No, they're not the bad news. I don't like going down to Pacifica and dealing with those guys. I only go to certain places in Pacifica. In fact, you'd have to pay me money to go there. This last time was a bad deal. You know what I mean? That's a bad part of town.
They don't deserve your food, Mama.
Oh, I like this one. She's so good. You're so right, sweetie. They don't. Because I make my food with love. And those wannabe gangsters, they don't know or appreciate love.
There you go.
Sad. Yeah, so she actually really doesn't know anything about you selling synthesizers. That's so beyond what she'd be listening to, right?
Okay. All right. So.
Oh, what a surprise, Dr. J. Your conversation dried up.
No, but she told you a couple very important things. A, her truck does fly down there. B, she has served these guys in the past, and they're rude motherfuckers and don't tip well. And food people don't like it when you don't tip well. And they puked all over her cart when they were drunk, which really pissed her off. So she's kind of giving you some, like, where she's at with that.
Yeah. Can she? I mean, I guess the question is how we're going to plan to get there, and what are we going to do when we get there?
Okay, well, don't forget, right? Let's see here. I'll just copy paste it into your thing. That Shaz picked up some good knowledge.
Yes.
Right. So let's just drop it in the box. In the
Yep.
chat there. There you go. That's what Chaz flips to you guys. Oh, what she picked up from her contact.
So, what kind of shit have you gotten yourself into, Shaz? That's a Gucci gang boy, a bit trashy for my taste. Wannabe Voo Doo Boys, but several tiers lower based on Westwind Apartments. She flips you the debts. Floor 52, Block B. Better take some firepower, Shaz, if you're making a house call. Well, maybe with the flying food truck, she'd drop us off to Block B, and maybe on top, maybe we can go in from the top rather than the bottom.
Nah, that.
I don't know. I'm just a tech. I don't plan these things.
I doubt we will have geared up to go and get food. So if we're going to go and take firepower, we need to go back to the house.
Anna, you didn't come packing? What's wrong with you?
I'm just there in my clothes, and I'm like, I'm eating. So you want me to? If you want me to shoot someone, you got to tell me to bring my gun.
So, do we know whether this Gucci gang actually has this synthesizer? Is this information on the apps? Chaz?
Well, we know that the picture that we got for this guy was taken from the truck when we rescued what's his name, Daryl.
Right.
So we know that he was involved in getting the synthesizer and setting things up with Daryl. So that's all valid information. And yeah, he owes me big time, my contact here. So this is correct information.
Do we want to go to their crypt, though? That's a safe place to be? Or should we get them on the street? A bit risky.
But if they have the synthesizer, they'll have the synthesizer in the apartment. I mean,
Yeah.
Either that or they're holding it somewhere else. But I would assume they're probably holding it because we don't think they know what's in there, right?
No, they'll just think it's valuable.
Yeah. So my thing is,
What if we try to go in there and make a deal to buy it from them and lure them out someplace and then whack them?
I prefer that idea. And at least we can try and plan,
okay.
A kind of ambush on them as opposed to going into their place and being on their turf.
Yeah, but would they really bring the real synthesizer with them?
Well,
And would we
can always-
have the credibility to pull that shit off?
You've got Anna. Anna would be frightening enough to tell them the truth eventually, I imagine. Pluck their eyeballs out. And so
if there's any
mama for this soup.
If there's any left.
Anna, why don't you dress up really, really well and we'll pretend that you're running this thing. You look hot enough that whatever we are missing in terms of credentials, they'll overlook by your sheer beauty.
What? You want me to change? I only have one dress.
I'm sure we can find you something both sexy and trashy enough for the occasion somewhere in the house.
Okie dokie.
I may have some like ex-girlfriend, some girly stuff somewhere left abandoned.
Uh-huh. Yeah, is it tucked into one of the couch cushions?
Probably, yeah. There's plenty of stuff hidden under there. You should try some of the stuff on there, Shaz. Might be an improvement. Might temper your mood.
Blue. It was blue, not Shaz.
Oh, blue. Sorry. Shaz too. The two of you could dress up.
Yeah, sorry, what did you say?
You could do a thong party. Yeah, anyway, who?
Wait, you want me to what?
Don't worry. Shaz. Go back to sleep. You've only had 3 seconds of sleep.
Yeah.
All right, so who's going to connect with these guys? Who knows their number? Did you get that number, Shaz?
Wouldn't be hard.
All right, so we'd have to kind of be able to communicate with them then.
Well, we could. I mean,
so we could get, and then like Anna, you could like be very revealing. Send a pic of yourself in that conversation with them. That would lure them out.
I mean, Vert could be. The other thing is, Vert could be. You're kind of known as the fixer in the broader community. You could phone them and say, "Look, you've got a buyer, Anna, who's interested in buying,
the synthesizer,
synthesizers or musical, and you hear they might have it. So, and try to set up a meet somewhere in in an abandoned area of town, and we can set ourselves up a little bit more strategically and ambush them.
Okay.
Maybe.
I could do that. But I just want to let you know, Dr. J, if I die, I'm coming back to haunt you. But yeah, I could do that, and we'll have Anna. Anna and stuff can meet them when they come to the abandoned place, and we could have the rest of you guys in wait.
Well, we know where the
hopefully-
warehouse is, right?
Pardon?
We know where that warehouse is.
Yeah, and hopefully they won't bring the whole gang with them. For a deal.
But
Okay.
if I'm the buyer, if Anna's going to be the buyer, I wouldn't expect her to turn up armored and carrying weapons. It's not that she needs them, but if we're going to end up in a fight, I think she'd prefer to have them.
Could we not hide them though within easy reach of you, so you don't actually have them bulging out of your semi-nakedness, and then and then when the fight comes, you can quickly grab them?
Like, where the hell did you have that handgun? It's a short dress.
Yes.
Short dress.
But you can stand near
you
something
been in
and
Night
just pull it
City?
out.
Sorry, what'd you say, Shaz?
Anna, how long have you been in Night City? I mean,
Not
people walk
not
around
very
with
long.
weapons all the time. If you're not wearing a weapon, then you're a puppy and you're going to be dead in seconds. And maybe, and I'll give a side eye over to the bowl of soup, maybe dinner.
This is vegetarian. I'm
So,
safe.
weapons. I don't care what you're carrying, but you always got to have something, okay?
Yes, thank you, dear.
All right, I'll make the call. We'll set this up, and Mama, pray for us. But if this comes off, we'll make some moolah, and we need some moolah. Because at this rate, we won't be able to afford Mama's place.
And that would be just plain sad.
It would.
Well, I'm afraid you guys don't actually have the phone number.
Details.
How do you
Surely
want
we
to get
can get it.
How do you want to get the phone number?
Well, I can phone around some of my contacts. Anybody else got any contacts you can phone around? Phone around, see if anyone has the number or way of getting through to these guys. I'm sure, like, if they're wannabes, they're available for jobs, so I can just tell people I'm looking for them for a job.
Are we in a restaurant or is the food truck sort of outside and we're just hanging around?
The food truck is up outside, and it's about just for the novelty of it, right? She'll pick you up, and then she'll take you up however high you want, depending on how much she's paid the city hall for her height license.
Above the smog.
Above the smog, yeah. There you go. If you wanted a scenic view of the city, she'll jack it up higher for you. But right now, I'd say she's like at least 100 feet up from the ground. If you want her to bring her down, you just gotta say, "Take me down, Mama J," and the whole truck will move down.
Well,
Yeah.
they're wannabes. So there'll be a bunch of them around. We go, we snag one, we tell them we got a deal to set up, we got to talk to the head guy. We get it done, right?
Yeah, we still have to snag one, though, don't we?
Well, I was kind of thinking that Anna looked very interested in the Greek. Maybe she can convince the Greek to fork over the number.
Ah. Oh, Anna! We could go down and see
That's
the Greek.
true.
Meg would get us into the club. And I
Well-
would be coming with you. You can't go on your own. I have to talk to the Greek, too.
The Greek did give Anna his deeds
Yep.
at the club.
I have. I have Greek number.
Yep.
Well, mention my name, for God's sake. Keep me in the loop, baby. That's how we're going to get future jobs. Okay. See, so we're back to Anna then. Anna, use your charms. You got plenty of them, darling.
You're talking about breasts again. Okay, I called.
It's
I
not
do
just
video call.
breasts. You got the rear to go with them.
Oh, thank you. I called video. I'm going to set up a video call, three-way video call. Me, Vert, and the Greek. So when he answers, Vert and I can both speak to him.
Okie dokie. Are you dialing? Make a dial.
Yes.
I forgot actually. What's your AI's personality? Let's use that a little bit. The list with your AI's Let's see, Anna, Mickey Mouse. I thought. Oh my God, Anna, why do you
Is
have
mine
Mickey
Mickey?
Mouse? You had yours as Mickey Mouse. Blue is
Did I?
her sister Mira's personality. Shaz has Alfred. Bert has Farah, and Dr. J has Ripley. Get away from her, bitch. All right.
That's it.
Now go for Mickey, Anna.
Yo! I can't do the high-pitched voice. It's like, hey, Greek, it's Anna. Answer the phone.
Okay, so you hear, and then there's a flicker, a ding, and the Greek appears on your screen. Go for Greek.
Hello, Greek, darling. How are you tonight?
Anna, baby, I was hoping you'd call.
Oh, that's very sweet. What can I do for you, Greek? Or to you?
Well, hi, Greek.
So the Greek looks over, his eyes shift on camera, and he has Vert's little chat window pop up. What the fuck are you doing on this call, Vert?
I just come, to Anna is a friend of mine, so we're always together, we kind of connect and things. Anyway,
I forget things, Greek. That's why Vert is here.
And we're looking to do a little bit of business, and looking.
I
for
wanted to see your
content
cutie face.
You can see his eyes flicker between the two chat boxes, and they kind of like his pupils widen when he's looking at Anna. When he glances back at Vert, and they narrow. It's like
I'm gonna wink at him, just like use a bit of charm. How can you resist my charm? Hi, Greek.
Vert,
just calling to see whether
Vert,
you could help us with something.
I have heard so much about you, more than I wanted to hear. This last 10 hours, I got KZ calling me. Bitching and complaining that you fucked up that teeny tiny simple job I gave you, Vert. That simple job. You want me to throw you a bone? I threw you a bone, and you fucked it up.
I am so grateful. But Casey's not telling you the truth, Greek. As it turns out, that van was knocked off and stuff stolen before we even got there.
Really?
So, yeah, nothing to do with us. There's, she was doing something hokey. A musical instrument was taken. So, it seems it's worth a lot to them. Cherishing that musical instrument, had it since they were born. So we're actually on the scout for it. We know who has it, so we just want to make a deal with them. But as you are the man to know it, such a great guy, was wanting some contact information from you, so we could finish that job for KZ.
KZ is thinking for some reason just because I flipped you the deal that you're affiliated with me. So here's the problem, Vert. You see, you're now smearing my reputation, and I don't appreciate that. So
Greek, I would never smear your reputation.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
And it's kind of I'm surprised that Casey's doing that, because really that's very disrespectful of her to you. So, I understand if you got a little bit annoyed, Casey, because really that girl is Whereas me and Anna's here because she kind of likes you, and we give you the utmost respect. We're always here to support you. Shame about Casey. But anyway, who's she at the end of the day? You're the
Well,
amazing one. She's nobody.
Vert, you have such a slippery tongue. No wonder you get all the girls.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
the thing about this Casey is that she's a paying client, my friend. She
mhm.
pays very well. And I would hate to annoy a paying customer, and I would hate to have any failure by you and yours. Again, besmirching my reputation. So I want you to be very clear on this. All right?
And she is going to be one happy chickadee when we're done. We came to a great deal with her, and we're going to give her the personal treatment, just as Anna was wanting to give you a little bit of personal treatment. I just tagged along just so that to say hi and see if you could give us that contact info, so we can keep Casey sweet, and you can keep that amazing customer who is still a little bit rude. But yeah, I get it. She's a customer.
I kind of,
But yeah, the
I,
Gucci gang. Know much
I,
about
ki-
them?
All right, hang on.
I
Dr.
kind
J, yeah, let's have some reactions.
I
You guys
kind
are hearing this conversation, so reactions from the cheap seats in at the ramming truck, please.
I kind
Oh,
of
hell
lean in.
yes.
I lean into Vert and I say, "Would you just let Anna take the lead? Shut the fuck up."
At this point, I look at Dr. J and kick her.
Chaz, any or Blue, any reactions from you two as you guys are listening in on this conversation?
I kind of give Vert the sidelong look, and it's just like chickadee. I kind of whisper to Shaz, "Isn't that what she calls her lovers?"
Oh my God.
Gotta
Shaz,
work the crowd. Work the crowd. Yes.
Shaz
You're
has
also
got her arms
judgmental
crossed.
of me.
So wait, I want to hear from Shaz.
Shaz has got her arms crossed on the table in front of her, and her head's just kind of down. And she just kind of shakes her head and says, "Yeah, it's whatever. It works."
All
I
right.
pat Shaz on the back. You should get more than 13 seconds of sleep. Poor thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Leave me alone. I
Yeah,
kind of
that's what
snuggle into my arms a little bit more.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, the Greek is like, you know what, Vert? I've told you what my boundaries are. Anna called me. I want to talk to Anna. So do you mind getting off the call?
Okay, yep, I'll get off the call. It is always great to talk to you, Greek.
Yeah. Don't make me look bad, Vert, or they'll be held to
Not
pay.
gonna do that.
All
No,
right.
never look bad. Always
Got
look
one
make
chance, Vert. This is it. Don't fuck it up.
All right. Well, okay, I'm gonna leave you with a luscious Anna. Okay, speak soon. Bye bye.
The Greek just looks at Anna. Anna, I do not know why you hang around with Vert. Vert has got a bad reputation. She's trouble. You could do so much better.
Probably. But time being, it's good for me to be in this place. You, sweetie, I called to find out when I next see you. When are you free?
I've got something tonight, but why don't you swing by my place tomorrow night? And we can have dinner. We can get to know each other a little bit more one on one. What do you say?
Food? Real food?
For you, Anna? Real food. For sure. Nothing
Oh,
but the best for you.
darling, you speak my language. I like.
Hey, give me a little
Okay,
roll on. Give me a little roll on how kind of darling and all the sweetie seduction crap is going.
What you want? Persuasion?
Yeah, I guess so, because that's cool. Yeah, go ahead, do some persuasion. Let's. Oh. 12? That's not so good.
I'm not very good at persuasion. I'm better at interrogation. You want to take me to a BDSM club, and I'll use my interrogation. That
Oh.
I'm good at. No,
On the mare.
I'll say to him, I called to tell you and give you update, but Vert's already given you update, and you know already because you're you. So I will see you tomorrow night, and hopefully we have good news for you.
We need a phone number. We need phone number.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm getting to it. So I'm just saying. So you know where we are. You know we need to go and talk to the Gucci gang. Can you give us a connection so we can arrange a meet? And
his face kind of screws up at the mention of the Gucci gang.
You don't like them? I can kill some of them if you like.
It's just like he's got this look on his face like, do you know how small fry the Gucci gang are?
I am new to town, like you know, darling.
Oh, God. Anna. Listen, I don't even dirty my hands with the Gucci gang. Like,
okay.
Hang on a second. And he let me just check. Give me a second. And he puts you on hold. And when he puts you on hold, his voicemail or whatever, his agent plays a little bit of not smooth jazz like elevator music, but plays you a little bit of electronic dance music in the background as you're waiting. You know, boom, 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 do, 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 as you're waiting, just as a background waiting kind of tone, like when you're calling your dentist's office. Then he comes back, yeah, okay, Anna, I got a number, but I'm telling you, you're going into Voo Doo Boys territory. Just watch your back, girl, because I do want that date with you. And then he
Of course.
he sends you the deets, and your agent pops up and goes, bingo, in a Mickey Mouse voice. And and he goes, yeah, and maybe tomorrow when you come over, and he flips his deets for his place as well.
Okay.
And then the Mickey Mouse goes, Shazam! And then he goes, make sure you're wearing something comfortable. Maybe we'll talk about maybe getting you better situated. You don't need Vert no more. Maybe I can help you rise up a little bit. Anyway, let's talk tomorrow, babe.
We can talk as well, I suppose, tomorrow. See you, sweetie. And I'll end the call.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
I'm feeling picked upon, everybody here. You know, I appreciate it.
But you got to realize, in Night City, Vert you don't really have a reputation yet as anything about. You're a bottom feeder fixer, right?
I still feel it though.
The Greek is at least mid-level upper, like getting close to upper level. He's definitely much more higher on the food chain than you are. So you got to really keep that in mind. You guys have not earned any reputation points in the system at all. And reputation is a system within Cyberpunk Red. Sometimes it's good or sometimes it's bad. If you've done something really great, we'll do a roll, and then depending on the role, it's like something that everybody knows about. So if something great, then your reputation goes up. Or if you do something cowardly, everybody knows you were a coward, or you backstab someone on a deal, and then it can influence how NPCs react to you. So reputation is a mechanism in this game system for sure. So you have the deets for some Gucci boy named Little Pump. As Anna's looking at her agent, yeah. That's the deets.
Yeah, I'm gonna forward the deets for Little Punk to Vert, and I'm gonna say, you know these people, you can talk to them. I don't want to talk to them.
Okay.
All right, so everybody's thinking that Vert is the best person to negotiate this, right?
Sure.
Sure, she's the fixer.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Way
Oh,
there.
sorry. No, sorry. Was I laughing?
You were just chuckling away,
No.
you know, like tomorrow. Look at that.
No.
Ah,
Live
No.
stuff on the bottom.
All right. So Anna pops you the deets, Vert, to your agent.
Okay. Thank
Your
you very
agent
much, Anna.
Farah is like, deets received. Little pumps now in your list of contacts, Vert.
Ooh.
What would you like me to do
Somebody
with them,
said-
darling?
You just register them there for a moment, please. Just gonna have a chat with this mutinous gang that I'm with. Okay, guys. Me and Anna managed to get the info. So, what's
What do you mean, me and Anna? He gave me the details.
well, he did, but I made you look good, really. I mean, you can be all tits and ass girl. You know, he's got the damn right loathe on me, so he improved his opinion of you. And I am truly grateful of that. I just played that great role of being a bit slimy. Anywho, back
did you
on
have
with
to
the
play
job.
that role?
Ooh, nasty, nasty. You need to be careful, Dr. J. You might start stepping out of your big boots there. Who knows what I'll do to you in the night? Shave off your eyebrows. Okay,
All
so we can't just go out and tackle the Gucci boys, and you know we're gonna have to set this up a bit first before we actually reach out. I kind of want to give us a little bit of time to plan and check out the warehouse and how it's all going to go down before we arrange something.
That sounds like a plan. It looked like there was a couple of good joke points in there.
Yeah. Did you say choke points or joke points?
Joke, as in a great place for
Killing?
an ambush.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
like a kill shoot.
Yeah. I want it to be like one of those, I don't know, is it fish in a barrel things?
Quick question. What day is it now?
It's Tuesday night, and you guys started eating ramen at 7. Hey, let's look at it's 20 after 7 local Mountain Standard Time. But yeah, all this is I'm saying you guys have wasted. Well, not wasted. I mean, you've spent. I don't want to be negative, but you spent an hour doing all this finagling and enjoying your ramen. So it's 8 o'clock in game time. Still early in the evening.
Okay.
Sun's still up.
Okay. So shall we go and check out the warehouse first? And just sort out how we're going to set this up? And then
That sounds like a fine plan to me.
and then reach out for the
All right,
Okay.
Mama May, as you guys kind of get up, and she's like, "Yeah, you pay the bill first, all right? Don't lower the truck."
All right.
Hey,
We're gonna pay you.
so that's gonna be 20 eddies each, because Night City inflated prices.
Inflated because we're up in the air.
That's it. That too. So everybody, make sure you take the 20 eddies off your money in your inventory sheet. That
Yep.
should be the second tab. And make
Does
sure you
that
take
include
20
tip?
eddies off. No, if you want to give her a tip, you should probably give her a tip.
Yeah.
Keep
I'm
her
going to
sweet.
give her 25.
Yeah, I give her 25 as well.
Oh, Mama May nods. It gives you a nice bow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Always a
I pull out-
pleasure. Always a pleasure. I always keep the freshest stuff for you guys.
I
And
pull
so-
out a little jar of spices and I use that as a tip.
She looks at the spices and goes, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You're giving me your dried up weed?"
Yeah.
She
Where's
opens.
my money?
She opens
No,
up
this
the lid and she takes a sniff and she go like, "Whoa! Puts the lid back on that?" And she looks at you and she's like, "What the fuck? You even know what this is?"
Well, I thought it was peppers, but maybe it's not.
Did you go into that fridge again?
Did you dry something? Something weird. Where's my money, by the way? Sorry, which sheet? Where's the money?
On the
Second page,
inventory,
your inventory.
Inventory.
right at the top.
Well, she'll shake the spice bottle at Blue, and she goes, gives you a wink. Thanks. I'll smoke this later once I'm done shift.
Not that kind of cooking spice. But hey, whatever makes you happy.
Maybe you dipped your hand in the wrong spice jar.
Yeah, you can
Huh.
cook with it, Mama May says. You can absolutely cook with it. Gives you a wink, Blue. Maybe I'll get you to set me up with a regular supply of this spice. The spice must
Don't you mean this-
flow.
Voices.
Yeah, this gets you cooked. Is that what you mean?
Oh, Anna, I like you. You're funny.
Yeah, I see how it is. Anna moves on to bigger and better things through the Greek, and I start becoming a drug smuggler. Fabulous.
Why not?
You got a
Anything
fast
goes.
car.
Yeah, exactly. You are made for smuggling. Come on.
Oh, yeah, probably. But, I thought giving her cooking spice.
Yeah, you should probably check the shit that you're handing out.
La 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 la. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, but in the back of your mind, you're thinking, do I have rolling papers back home at the shack? Anyway.
Aren't we vaping?
Oh,
Thought
yeah.
smoking that shit was bad for you. I thought we were vaping there. You gotta look after what goes in your body, you know.
All right, so you guys have paid Mama May. You've given various tips. You've adjusted your eddies on your inventory. She's gonna jump in the front of the truck, and all of a sudden, you hear wook 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 as she lowers down. Her truck has a little warning landing horn, and she sets down right on the street. And you guys can now depart. And there's another group of diners that quickly jump in to take your seats. And you guys want to head over to the warehouse. So I think you still got the green machine, right? So
Yeah,
you all jump in the green
absolutely.
machine. Am I
Yeah.
picking up what you're
Yeah.
laying down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Did
so
we
let's
clean
drive.
it? Did we clean it out after somebody puked in it last time?
No, that was the van. I think that was the van.
Oh, that was the van.
Yeah. That's one reason that Blue did not want Daryl, the roadie, in her green machine. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna just actually. Ooh, there's Daryl. Let's get rid of. Don't need Daryl anymore. Bye bye, Daryl.
Did we kill Daryl, by the way, or did we
Well,
let Daryl live?
that's a good question. You guys were told not to kill him by KZ, but we don't
Right.
really know what you guys ended up doing. And I think Anna really had control of Daryl. So Anna, what do you think you would have done with Daryl? I'm just sinking you guys down to the map.
I'm trying to remember. I thought that I'd left him tied to the chair, and as I left the room, somebody else went into the room to give him a sound beating.
Well,
I thought we took him with us.
you guys took him with us because KZ
Oh,
wanted
right.
him away from Hannah. Because
Right.
you
right.
let
We
Hannah
left
we
him
hear
in the
his
hotel.
confession, and she felt fairly betrayed by him.
That's right, because we. Yeah, but didn't KZ say don't kill him?
Yeah, she said, "Don't."
And I'd look.
Not paying for that.
So I was like, you're lost, but he deserves it. That's something like that. Anyway,
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Back in the hotel.
back in the hotel,
Yes.
she said she
Right.
didn't want him dead.
So we left him alive in the hotel.
Well, no. You guys were supposed to get him the fuck away from Hannah. She didn't care,
Oh.
and she doesn't want. Casey told you, get him away from Hannah. We don't want nothing to do with him. Don't kill him, but get him out of Night City. Like, get him so he doesn't try to come back and bother Hannah. They got a show on Saturday. She doesn't want Hannah distracted by that piece of trash.
Should
Maybe
we neuter him?
What?
Should we neuter him?
Oh, goodness. Well, you can if you want.
Because I know that we threatened to do.
There's a doctor.
How about we say that you guys, for now, because we're getting on a tangent, that you have them locked up in at your guys' place.
In the sofa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking sofa.
He's lying in the sofa. And let's just say for fun, if you don't mind if I take a little poetic license,
no.
not that I want to take it from you folks, but that
Oh,
you
no.
have set up a nanny cam. Dr. J set up a nanny cam on the sofa, so at any point, any of you can click into your agent and get a live update on what Daryl is doing on the sofa.
All right. Okay, that sounds good. I like that
At
idea.
any point, you can check
bet
up on
you do.
that little weasel and find out what the fuck he's doing. And if he's still there, or if he busted out and got free.
Every now and then I pop in and I say, Daryl, we're watching. And remember, Anna, it loves a good hunt. And I'll
Oh
leave it at that.
goodness. Oh goodness, you guys are so mean. Like honestly. Okay, well let's show the folks at home that are watching. There's a picture of Daryl the roadie, who is ex-boyfriend to Hannah, the Grime's keyboard guitarist for her. He betrayed them by leaking out the time when the band was going to be traveling down the highway from San Francisco, because I don't know, he's just a douchebag and wants some money. He wants to get Hannah's own career going so he could be her manager and not Grime's Brody. So there you go. And I think Shaz came up with some pretty good information on that as well. Didn't you, Shaz, come up with some information on Daryl? Shaz?
Possibly. Let me look. I was just trying to. Hang on. I do take notes. I just take so many notes. I have to get it back.
Here, I'll help you out. I'm gonna put it in the
He's
chat.
some kind of Bengali guy. He finds social media baby chicks and promises to make him a star. He did some, I don't know, TikTok fluff named Poppy or Daisy or Iris or some kind of flower shit. But she ditched him when she started getting famous. So yeah, that was a good story. I tried to scare her back to him, but she found this new sugar daddy who put out a contract on him. So hey, Vert, he's
Yeah.
got a contract on him.
Pardon? He's got a
Daryl.
contract?
Daryl's got some kind of contract out on him from some guy in London, I think. Maybe.
Ooh, what's it worth? Could we like?
I don't know.
Maybe we should find out, because maybe Anna could practice. Anna, keep in your. Maybe we could do him in and.
Now, we were directed not to kill him.
Yeah,
No,
but what
now.
they don't know won't hurt us.
I know. And we'll just say we let him go and went off sunset. He went to London.
We don't
Tell
need
them he's getting
to
to London.
anybody.
Well, she's going to expect us to have done something with
But
him.
you know,
anyway.
when I wanted to kill him, y'all wouldn't let me. So this is kind of ironic, don't you think?
Well, but at least we can make money this time.
Yeah, exactly.
I can send him to London in small parcels.
Yeah, just save all the good bits that Shaz wants to play with.
I like a woman who likes her job. Anywho, but that's something to keep on the back burner, guys.
Yes, we can make next month's rent.
I know, because otherwise somebody's going to be coming after our heads for soup. You know, Mama's lovely, but I don't put it past her to chop us up if we were a body part she was given.
Hey, waste not, what not.
Oh, but I don't want it to be my waste.
Protein is protein.
However, I'd be adding some pretty good flavor to that ramen. All right, okay. Now everyone a cheer. There you go.
There we go. So
Tell ya, I get no respect around here.
quickly, as Dr. J kind of flips open to check on Daryl. Daryl's on the infamous couch of stains. He's unconscious because Anna, and there's a big red welt on his forehead, knocked him out, and he should be actually duct taped again, even though this picture doesn't show us that. But that's pretty much what your guys' flat looks like. You guys really need to vacuum all the beer bottles, wine bottles, and hard liquor bottles. I'm looking at you, Shaz. But here's the weird thing. When you're looking at him, you notice that his arms and his face have a really bright red rash that's starting to spread all over his body. And actually, Dr. J, if you don't mind me taking some poetic license again with you, you zoom in a bit and you can see that there seems to be some kind of like little tiny things moving all over his skin. Does it look like lice? Does it look like crabs? Something like that. That couch has infected him. Maybe
Not
Shaz,
me.
maybe Shaz didn't clean it as well as she had thought.
Hey,
I think we should just burn it.
Yeah.
Time
Yeah.
to burn.
There we go.
Bad
Any
couch.
experiments on there, Dr. J.
All right, so that's Daryl on the couch, knocked out and getting infected with something gross.
Yeah, and
That's
I
what
have to
happens
ask-
when Chaz cleans the couch, disinfects disinfects it, and then Bert comes home and does sex talk on the couch. Things happen with that couch. It's an abused
Well-
couch.
What I left on that couch was au naturel. It's Shaz who's putting all chemicals on it.
Oh, natural. All right. Okay, so you guys are in. So I've kind of shrunk you down a little bit more to scale, and feel free to shrink yourselves down. Maybe I didn't shrink you enough. But that is the warehouse with the green machine outside of the warehouse. Yeah. So you guys were coming here to what? Figure out ambush points? I recall.
Yeah, scope it out.
Yeah. So, because
Now,
I would
I'm
say
the fixer. It's not my probably expertise. I'm quite happy to let Anna and Chaz and Lou kind of work out where things should be. Dr.
Looks
J,
like-
you just sit over.
there's 2 entrance points. Could as well electrify some of these points in case we need to set up some traps.
Traps are good. I run out to the green machine and see what kind of nails and other interesting bits I have lying around.
Can we make any little bombs or something just to make them? Maybe so they'd run in a trap? Because that would give an added extra oomph to us.
Yeah, I mean, again, this game economy is everything. So if you wanted to have bought stuff, you'd have to go back out, go somewhere, buy your components, come back, take time to make the bombs. Right, so that's going to kill some time. Because if you left Mama's at 8 o'clock, we're now probably 8:30. If you want to go out and buy bomb making material,
Can we
I
see
don't
what
think
there's?
none of
yeah.
you have a bomb making material in your inventories, right?
No.
So you'd have to buy it, and it cost you some eddies, and you haven't got paid yet. Just putting that out there too. So yeah,
Life's hard when you're at the bottom.
Nice,
Yes.
like
I got a couple smoke grenades.
Yeah,
There you
I've
go.
got a couple. I've got a flashbang grenade as well.
there you go.
is there any sort of luck mechanic I'm missing?
Luck mechanic. Yeah, there's luck.
What's
Great.
that?
Where? Where's that listed?
It's
listed.
It's on your main sheet
Oh.
of your character sheet.
Yeah, but is it used in any skills? Or is it just there?
It's there and you can use it. And let me,
Okay,
I'm gonna have to look it up. But hang on. But I mean, keep going with the conversation, and I'll pull up my my book because we haven't done combat or anything yet. So I was studying combat more today. But yeah, I'll go look
Should
up.
have learned-
I'll look up. You know, I should look. I know I need to look.
Well,
all this
but
stuff
you
up.
should have learned when exactly to make it for you.
Yep. So if you guys want to try and use the flashbang grenades or the smoke grenades to make some kind of booby trap, then that's absolutely you can try and do that. And you know, if you want to combine your material, so look at your inventory, see what you have, and then we'll have Dr. J as your tech person maybe make the roll to see if they can actually construct something or not.
Okay.
And Dr. J, what's your role as far as check your
I
roll
am-
to see if you have any special stuff that helps
I'm
you invent stuff?
Yeah, I'm actually a maker, which means whenever tech increases their maker rank by 1, they gain 1 rank in 2 different maker specialties: field expertise, upgrade expertise, fabrication expertise, or invention expertise of their choice. So yeah, I'm still trying to get my head around how all that works, but I have my kind of role is a bit of an inventor. So I could be kind of a fabrication or invention expertise. So I always thought it'd be something good to kind of cobble together certain things.
Great. So you're the MacGyver.
I am the MacGyver. Yes.
All right. So if you wanted to put together some booby traps, let's figure that out.
Okay. So I would say if we're looking, so I've got a flash. Let me just go back to my inventory.
Okay.
So I've got a flashbang grenade. I also have duct tape. I have some road flares. Yeah.
And I just
So that's what I've got.
Okay. And I just popped in what luck is from the core book. Luck is how the gods of chance see you. With high enough luck, you can tip the scales in your favor. In game mechanics sense, you can apply points from this stat to offset die rolls in your favor. However, this pool of points only refills, and of course, it didn't fully paste everything
At the beginning of the next session.
at the beginning of the next session. So yeah, so you can add 1 or 2 or whatever to your rolls, but it's not infinite.
Right. So, because I've got like luck 7 of 7, so does that mean 7 points of luck?
Yeah, and so
that I can just add. Okay.
Yeah, that you can add to a roll as a
Okay,
+1, +2, plus whatever you want.
Okay. What does mine mean? It says 81 of 8. So I'm confused.
Okay, I'll take a look at your sheet. So again,
Probably should just say 8 of 8.
Yeah, let me just take a sheet. See.
Are we going to even bother trying to negotiate with these people, or are we just going to draw them in on the premise that we want to negotiate and then just kill them as they turn up?
Well,
in
my thought is
save a few just in
try.
case they're.
Well, I think we should try to negotiate.
So that means we'd have to pay them.
Yeah. How much cash you guys got on you?
True.
How much cash can you guys cobble together?
I've got
money
like,
in your jeans.
I've got 500 ebs.
On you?
Not on. Well, on me, I'd say I'd probably say a couple of hundred, maybe even 100.
Give us numbers. Let's get a
say
solid
100.
number.
100.
Okay, there you go. 400. Who else wants to put
100.
into 100? Who else has put money into the kitty?
I got 75.
$75. 175.
Eddies.
Eddies? Yeah, Eddies.
I can put 100 in.
275. Keep going.
I know.
Holy
yeah,
God.
I've got a
Jesus
100.
Christ, you guys.
Can we just go? Can we just go with the shooting? This is not going to work. No one
No,
in the right mind is going to fall for this shit.
No, unless we know that all of the Gucci boys are going to come in and we can take them all out, then we got to do something else because we don't have the reputation or the weapons yet to be able to protect ourselves. I mean, maybe the thing to do is, try and get the Voo Doo Boys to tell them, tell the Voo Doo Boys that the Gucci guys are trying to muscle in on their territory and have it sort of like a gang warfare, and we're just being the intermediaries.
Yeah, but then the Voo Doo Boys will end up with the synthesizer, and they're going to be a much more difficult target to get it off them.
Yeah.
Or we try to sneak in and steal it.
Yeah. Does anybody have any paper on them?
Or we could draw
Paper,
them here, and then at the same time be robbing the house, apartment.
Oh, that's an idea.
So then at least we shouldn't face as much problems in the apartment, because my worry is that they have all sorts of things set up to protect them there. Whereas if we
Do we
throw
do we
them
even
here
know?
to talk
Do
about
we
it,
even
make
do
a
we
deal,
even
and
know?
then leave them. Sorry.
Do we even know how many there are in this gang?
Yeah, I think we have no clue.
I would
Hey!
think there was a few of them though.
Here's
Because they're
an idea.
gang.
We go
Yeah.
talk to the guy in London or Paris or wherever the fuck. We get the contract on Daryl. We tattoo Daryl up to look like a Gucci guy, and we take care of him. We get the contract out of Europe, and then we throw his body in, the neighborhood where the guys hang out, and then we tell them that the Voo Doo Boys did it. And there's this huge gang warfare, and they'll all come to kill each other. And then we go sneak into the Gucci guy's place because they're on like the fucking 52nd floor or something, and take the shit. So nobody knows it's us.
How long is that going
Yeah.
to take?
There's
I feel-
no guarantee that they keep
Oh
the
my God, that's so
synthesizer on
funny.
site.
I feel a bit like the Keystone Cops here.
Let's go with the original plan, and if anybody has any paper, I can see what I can do to dummy it up to make it look like we have significantly more eddies than we actually do.
What was your original plan? There's so many plans going on now. What
We
was
lure
your
them
original
in
plan
and
to
we
call
shoot
them?
most of them.
Tell them you want to buy this synthesizer and lure them here to the warehouse. Is what I thought the original plan was. I could be wrong.
Yep.
Someone clarify for me.
Yeah, that's what I thought the original plan was.
And
We
you
lure
guys-
them here.
You guys were gonna booby trap the shit out of this place and sniper locations. Like I see Dr. J's up on top of some of the cargo bins there or the crates. And then take advantage of them by having the upper hand in the location, right?
Yeah, that was the original plan.
That was
That
it.
was the original plan.
You guys want to do a
Brute
phone call and
force.
see if you can get them to come on down to Funky Town?
You know, we could kill two stones with one, two birds with one stone. We could say Anna's working on behalf of Daryl to try to get the synth back.
Yeah, you definitely could.
And then it all goes on Daryl. But we're going to end up killing Daryl anyway for the contract money. So hey, but we could say that anyway. Let's just get this going.
And okay.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. So you got the phone number from the Greek. You know you're looking for the Gucci boys.
Time to make the call. Are
Who's
we
making
ready?
the call? Yeah.
I will have put my body armor on and taken out my rifle and pistol from the car, from the green machine.
Fair enough. Anybody else
All
want
right.
to do any prep?
anybody have anything in their inventory to do booby traps?
If you're gonna do
Um,
booby traps of this area,
Yeah.
do you want to do that now or before the phone call or after the phone call? Or
So
when do you want to do
after the phone call.
Do it
after the phone
before.
it?
call.
After. What? Oh.
After. Because if they're not going to come, no use booby trapping.
Good point.
No use putting the trap and booby trap if that's the case.
Yeah.
All right.
So
go.
I've got a grapple gun.
Oh.
And I'm wondering, can I just shoot it at somebody and see if I can't
Sure, you can
Either
use it as a
fine.
ranged weapon if you want. Sure.
cool.
We'll see how that works out. Why not? Why not?
Oh, it could be. Yep.
All right, so we're doing the phone call first. Is that it?
Yes.
Gate.
Yes.
Vert, time for you to shine. You're the fixer. Make something happen.
Fix it. Fix it. Okay. All right. So there we go. Farah. Farah, my lovely.
Yes, Vert,
Yes.
darling.
Can you just dial this number for me so we can get through
Sure,
Nicely.
Vert. Whatever you say, Snuka.
Okay.
And then you hear a little. zzz, 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 zzz. And then a voice pops up, and a face comes up on the screen. Goes, what?
Hey, hi. I'm Vert.
Don't
And
know
have
you.
I've got a deal for you though. I have a buyer
Don't know
for
you.
something.
Click.
I've been told by Daryl. Okay, sweet peas. All right, let's do that again.
Hung up
Anna,
on. Okay.
call them and then I'll jump in. They're probably going to be.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Anna's calling?
Yeah, let Anna call in a 3-way and then I'll jump.
You've been doing a lot of 3-ways with Anna lately, Vert.
I know. I know.
Woohoo!
Shit.
Well, we all need a change, don't we, Anna?
Anna,
Again.
there's a small scratch happening on your leg. No, I'm just kidding. Joking.
Little red rash.
All right. So, is Anna doing the next call?
She's going to reach out to them and then we can have, a 3 conversation with them. But I think with Anna, they're probably going to be like, whoa, hey, babe. And a little bit more interested in talking.
All right, Anna, you ready to make the call?
Yeah, okay, I'll make the call.
He goes, golly. I'll bring up your contact list, Anna. And you hear a ring. Vroot, vroot, vroot. And the dude comes up. What?
Be quiet.
Fuck you. Hangs up.
All
You're a
right.
very, very rude man. You talk to me or I get very upset.
Too late. Hung up.
Right, let's just go shooting. I don't want to talk to this guy anymore.
That's it. Change of plan.
I'm annoyed.
We're just going to kill the bastards.
Yep,
Treating
let's
us
just
like
go
we're
kill him.
nobodies. I've had it with the fucking Greek today, and now I got these little shitheads giving it. Come on! Let's just blow
go kill
them.
him.
Yeah.
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 Well,
I
blow them up as opposed to blow them.
I was about to say, let's just go blow them up, but I'm so stuck sometimes on that blow, it's just like, no, blow them up.
Yeah. I don't want to blow them. I blow them up.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, as you can
Okay.
hear, guys, we didn't get very far with the Gucci gang. We're just small fly. We're small flies in their
Gucci
life.
boys.
All right, so let's go and just prove what fakes those Gucci boys are. Everybody in?
Sure.
sure.
Sure, because we I tell you, we're screwed if we can't finish this, because it's going to get a job again if we don't get this sorted.
On the way there, I tried to cobble together, with the DM's permission, a couple of bombs or grenades, something that'll
You
I
have
can
grenades.
set off. I have flashbang. Oh, well, true enough, Shaz has got grenades too. Yes, sorry.
Smoke grenades.
Oh, she has smoke grenades.
Yeah.
But I have okay.
So unless you're doing something extra with them, you already have those kinds of grenades.
True. We'll leave it at that. We don't need anything else. Let's just go.
To be quite
Let's
honest, you guys don't have a whole lot of money to buy anything else. Just shit. You
No,
gotta get paid.
We just got to take these guys out. Plain and simple.
Yep. Okay.
Let's try to let's see if on the way there, while we're driving there, whether we can come up with the plan, blueprint, anything we can know about the layout of the building.
Problem is, you guys don't have a netrunner to do all that stuff with.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
not too.
Radio.
All right. So you guys are gonna head over there, jump in the green machine, and drive all the way to Pacifica. So just for
Sorry,
fun.
what would the net runner do for us?
Oh, the netrunner would hack into all kinds of information systems to try and get that information. So hack into City Hall to get the blueprints of the building, all kinds of stuff.
And how much would that cost us?
A lot.
It's a character, right? It's like a
I'm
class.
just wondering if we could hire one though.
Yeah, if you guys You guys probably don't have enough money to hire a net runner, even a shitty one.
God, you really are hard on us, aren't you? You really place us in the bottom of the pile.
You guys
I
are.
feel that.
We
I
are
feel
the
the
bottom of
steam
the
of the
pile.
shit all over me.
You are. Night City is like, it's a rough city, man. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. But if you can't make it there, you're fucking
You're dead.
Right?
Let's go.
So again, it's kind of weird for me to be the voice of reason here, but I'm not sure kind of walk into a place blind and start shooting shit out of things is a good idea. It's Tuesday. We got till Saturday when we got to get this thing back, and none of us are going to deal with somebody we don't know before. So let's go. We'll find the guy in the corner, get an introduction, start telling him what we want. We
Can
got a
I
couple of
add
days.
to that plan? Can I add to that plan?
Yeah.
I don't. Well, because what I'm thinking, like, okay, if we're gonna ignore the insult that Anna and I suffer, get our revenge later. We also have the idea too that we look outside that chat up business, but
Breaking
also
up.
we could stake the joint over the next couple of days and see the comings and goings and maybe get an idea, and maybe knock off a few before they get back in. So we'd reduce the numbers,
We'll
and
do a
then
bit of-
maybe they would be drawn out, compatriot appearing, and then it'd be even easier for us to go in and take the synthesis. Does that work for anybody?
do some surveillance.
Yeah, do a bit of surveillance, a bit of killing on the side as we get rid of, make the odds better in our favor.
That's a much better plan.
Yeah, I suggest that we do it in Paris, just in case. And
I'm
yes,
sorry.
Anna, break the weapons.
Okay, so you guys just to situate yourselves, I'm pinging. You're in Watson where the warehouse is, and that's your home neighborhood. You guys have to go all the way down to the south to Pacifica. That's the Voo Doo Boys area town again. Cops don't go there. Voo Doo Boys are one of the largest gang factions in the city.
I thought they were the Gucci boys.
The Voo Doo Boys run this territory. The Gucci Boys is a smaller fringe gang that lives in Pacifica. And the West Wind Apartments, West Winds is you zoom in on Pacifica, West Winds is, West Wind Estates is a part of Pacifica. So just think, right? Just like in whatever, you have street gangs that one gang will run 2 blocks, one gang will run on a corner, a mall, blah blah. But the overarching, most powerful gang that all the gangs tied to is the Voo Doo Boys. They are the big honchos of this area of town. They run everything. Everybody else is chicken feet under them. Okay. a lot of these gangs are 2 wannabe gangs, right? All right, so you guys, I just wanted to situate you in the landscape of a night city. So you are driving across town. Are you doing anything else as you're driving across town? And you're going to go set up a surveillance thing?
Yeah. Yeah, so everybody, any stops you'd like me to make on the way?
No, I'm good. Just keep it smooth, okay?
What are you
No
talking
tight
about?
corners.
I always drive smoothly.
You always drive really fast.
Yeah.
I'll pat your
Fast
shoulder.
fucking driver.
Yeah, it's smoothly fast. Now, I guess I'm just gonna drive directly there since nobody's piping up for any stops that you want. So let's just go.
Okay.
All right, so you're ripping across town. Now, sorry, Blue. sorry, Blue. As a nomad, you know your way around the streets. You know the best way into Pacifica to not attract the attention of the Voo Doo Boys, and the best way to kind of when to turn off your headlights, when to coast, when to watch out for the Voo Doo Boys. Lookout points and check points. So I need a roll from you, please, which would be your drive. Or it might be local expert. Give me a local expert roll to see if you can find your way into this neighborhood without being observed by the Voodoo Boys checkpoints or any of their people. The difficulty will be
sucks.
your local
Yeah.
expert sucks.
Yeah, it's only a 7. I presume you mean your home.
I mean your home.
The first local expert, it says your home.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll say that that's your home as far as your Night City knowledge. Okay. And so
Oh.
let me give you a DV before you hit it, because the DV on this is going to be a little bit higher. Because again, Watson is your neighborhood, and although you should drive around the other neighborhoods and have a okay knowledge of them, you guys are definitely going into a different part of town. It's like going from Queens into the Bronx. You know what I mean?
Radio.
It's like the movie The Warriors. You're going into someone else's turf. So you better fucking know what you're doing. Let me get you a DV on this. I should probably turn on my lights. Gonna
Come
be a
on,
bit tougher.
play.
I'd say it's going to be. Let's see. It's a professional role, so it's going to be DV of 17. Because you're coming into this gang's home turf, and this is one of the most
Okay.
powerful gangs of the city.
Come on. You can do it.
I've only got a 7 in it.
That's
Not
okay.
gonna go.
You can use your luck.
Oh,
You can lose your
Thank
luck.
the-
Yeah, use a luck.
thank the fucking
Oh yeah,
gods for
use the
that.
luck. Okay, so I fixed your
I-
luck.
That's a
That was
great roll, though, regardless.
yeah, that was a typo on your luck. It shouldn't have been 81. It should have been 8. So go
That's good.
ahead
Now
and
it's
take.
down to 7.
You got it. All right. So you managed to. Sorry, Debbie. Not yet, honey. We'll take a break in a couple minutes. I'll just get them situated first, Debbie. Yeah, I know, hon. That's Debbie, my cat. She's
Yeah,
like,
we don't have a clue what we're doing. Yeah.
we woke up from her thing. Okay, so it's gonna be by the time you get there, it's gonna be about 9. Well, actually, by the time you guys went to the warehouse, did all your stuff, driving all the way across town, being stealthy about it, it will be about 10 o'clock at night. So I'll move you to the street scene, and you can see your tokens are there, and the green machine's there. I probably should put your tokens over by the car, actually. Or let's go ahead and take a 5-minute grab a drink, go to the washroom, do what you need to do, and you guys see that you're all on the street.
Yep.
All right, and then come back and we'll see what you want to do. Okay, 5 minutes. So let's go 8:05.
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
see you
good.
shortly, folks.
Got it.
Bye.
Bye.
Watch out, Debbie. You want a snack, honey?
Hello. Back
Hi.
at her.
Welcome back.
Go. Stretch. All right. How well is this gonna go?
Yeah, let's see how many of us die in the process here.
Well, part of the fun.
Yeah, I should mention, like, this is a much deadlier game than D&D. Big time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Much easier to die.
Let's give a shout out to everyone that's back. So we got Sea Hag back. We got
I'm back. Jade?
Jade's back. John, are you back?
100 feet. Too bad. Okay.
Ready to go.
Okay, Jody's back. John, are you back? Liz, are
Oh,
you
Christ, hang on, I gotta get the cat.
back? Oh, the demon.
The demon.
I just gave my cat snacks. Go to sleep now, Debbie.
Bribery, bribery.
Yeah. No, she's gonna go hang out in the window. That's a good idea. Let me fix your bed, hun. Got a little bed in the window that she lies on. Okay, Liz is back. John, are you back?
Yep, I'm back.
All right. Wait, Jody's chasing her cat. Okay, go up there.
No, I got
honey.
my bottle cat's fixed.
All right, cool.
Underneath of my couch is not fixed, but the cat's fixed.
Oh. Yikes. Debbie doesn't do any of that shit. She's pretty chill. She got lots of scratching posts and stuff like that, though. So, anyway, my cat's better than your cat, Jody.
Not even my fucking cat.
Whoa. All right, so I think everyone's back.
All right.
Let's get back to. I gotta get back to where you guys are. You guys are at the street. So yeah, so thankfully, Blue knows their way around this neighborhood. They were able to go down a bunch of back streets, back alleys, so that you guys did not get pegged by the Voo Doo Boys lookouts as driving into their hood. Or area of town. Racist. So you pull up in front of the address. This is a huge, so this is the apartment building right here. I'll ping it for you. This is a huge mega block building, which means it has at least 100 stories high. Right, which is typical for Night City in this day and age. Now, I think we go back in the chat. Looks like Shaz's information was that these folks are on floor 52, block B.
Yep.
So yeah. So
You're
what was
right
your plan again? You guys were gonna sit there and stake out this building. You gotta remember that this building probably has upwards of 80,000 people probably.
There's somebody screaming outside my apartment. I'll be right back.
Do you need help? Do you want us to 911?
No, I should be fine. I just want to see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
In the meantime, tell me again what your plan was. So even though you don't see it, there are always constant flow of people coming in and out. Coming in and out. Coming in and out. It's 10 o'clock at night and game time.
I kind of want to go do the I want to survey or take a look around the building just to see, are there fire escapes? Is there where we can get in? I know my Whittles has 100 feet where it can interact with my agent, so I'm trying to figure out, can I get up to a certain level where I can send out Whittles to kind of see if she can survey through the windows or something. So basically, right now, I just want to do a bit of surveillance of the actual building itself.
Sure.
If the
going in.
Go ahead.
The building has got. If the building's got that many people living in it, the ground floor is bound to be full of shops and arcades, so people don't have to leave the building. They can go and get their milk and their eggs or whatever. So I'm just going to walk into the centre and have a look around to see if there's a coffee shop or something I can sit at.
Exactly. It's like a little food area, right? It's like a little kiosk here and there, bar.
Oh.
I wish I could actually get a picture of the game to show you, but yeah, that's exactly what's on the main floor. You walk up, there's like an ATM machine, there's a vending machine that sells like plastic guns and whatever else. There's little, again, kiosks where you can buy drugs, legal drugs, food, milk. Like it's like a 7-Eleven mixed in with everything's in that little main floor. You're absolutely right. And you know, the car is parked right outside of a nightclub down there, right here. You can hear that, and that's why you hear that background sound music. And it's a pretty vibrant street, even though I don't have a lot of people tokens and car tokens. You know, it's a pretty happening, busy area, even on a Tuesday night. So Anna, you're going into the main level of the mega block, and again,
Jazz is gonna go with her for coffee.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going in there. What you guys want to? Sorry.
Do I feel safe enough leaving the green machine unattended?
Well, that's up to you. Do you?
Well, I guess the real question is, how safe is it really here on the street?
It's Night City, baby.
Right. So what's roulette shot? Okay, great.
It's Night City where the cops won't even come into this neighborhood. right? So
Right. Maybe I'll just hang with the car until somebody screams.
Yeah, I think it would be good if you, because we don't want to get the car stolen if we suddenly have to make a move.
and
Get out of
and
here.
here's the thing. This is when we were talking about improvement points, and yeah, this is exactly what you want to think about is adding stuff to your car, right? Like a security system so people can't rip it off without getting shocked or something like that, right? Shock the monkey.
Oh, no, no, no. No, I want some more of Vert's fabulous perfume for this shit.
Ooh.
Oh, God. I can
Okay.
see now maybe I should just get into armament selling the way you're talking about my perfume.
All right, so we got Blue staying with the green machine. We got Anna and Shaz already gone into the building. Vert and Dr. J. Dr. J is maneuvering Whittles on the exterior of the building as high up as Whittles can go with the 100-foot range. That's only about the 10th floor of this building.
Yeah, yeah.
So if
No,
you're
I
having
realized. But what I want to do, yeah, I'm still kind of going around and doing kind of a
That's
surveillance of it.
It's
or
gonna
just-
take some
yeah.
time for it to
Yeah.
happen. And then and Vert, I don't know what you're
No.
doing. Are you sitting in the pasture
I don't know
shotgun
what
and
I'm
smoking a
doing.
cigar? Smoking a cigar.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, holy mackerel. Really. I'm going to go with Dr. J because Dr. J can't be wandering around the place.
Okay,
on her
that's cool.
own.
That's cool. Let's
Yeah.
then move the camera to Anna and Shaz inside this main floor of the mega block. Lots of people moseying around. What do you two want to do?
I want to just buy a coffee, sit at a table, and watch specifically the tattoos of people coming and going to see if I can determine if any of them have got gang tats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are buying a coffee each. That's going to be 5 eddies. Off of your total. Because soy chai or soy milk, whatever coffee is not cheap. Whatever you're going to have. Give me a perception roll, please, Anna. That should be. Where should that be? Awareness,
Oh, got it.
skills, perception. Right on the top left-hand thing. 12.
Nice. That's nice.
Well, 12 isn't really that great for this system, you guys.
21.
Oh,
Have you scrolled up?
Oh, I did scroll up. Sorry. 21. Yeah. Sorry. I was.
You know,
I was-
crap.
What do you mean
21's
12.
not good.
21's not good. No, 21 is
21's
actually.
nice enough.
No, that's great. Sorry, I was getting the address for you guys. God. Okay, 21 is heroic level. This is a highly skilled feat, one that only the best of the best can pull off. This is the level of sports stars and other highly regarded superstars. So yay, Anna, you are a superstar. High five. And you are
Because everybody in there is just looking absolutely straight on at Anna, so she gets a good look at them.
That's it.
that's exactly. She's looking hot and there's more than one or two people of both and all genders. There's not just two genders, there's many genders walking by, eyeing you and walking slow, going, "Hey, mama, how you doing?" But you do
Whenever
see.
they do that, I'm gonna smile coyly at them, but not actually acknowledge them.
Okay. All right,
She's
mamacita.
gonna lean over and say, "You got kids?"
Shazza, what are you
No.
doing? Wait, when that's kind of happening.
I am engulfed in my coffee.
Oh, you need your caffeine hit, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you just give us a quick little fun roll to see how your body's doing, how that's hitting. How about, because you're tired, you're fighting off all that energy you spent on your bartender boyfriend.
Would it be endurance?
Yeah, let's give me an endurance roll, okay? And let's do DV of 13. Oh yeah, yeah, that coffee's not. You're feeling wrecked, man, but in a good way. Okay, Anna. So you're rewarded by your vigilance. All right, you see a couple of no, you see actually a man and a woman. They both have the little rocket tattoo under their eyes. They've got their arms around each other. They're obviously partners, and they're hanging out at the liquor store buying some booze.
Okay. Is that the only thing that they've got in common? The tattoos. There's no other scarves or badges or
No,
piece of clothing on.
Yeah, no, they're dressed in like urban wear, like everybody else here. Everybody else, apart from the tattoos, they look like everybody else. Lots of different racial backgrounds, ages, body types.
Right.
It's 80,000 people live in this place, so that's a lot of people coming and going.
Do I notice that the other residents avoid these two?
With a 21, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say there's actually are people that most of the residents avoid, and these are usually African Haitian descendants, and
Right.
they do have matching scarves and berets or gang colors, and everyone is a bit
Right.
wary of them, and you can tell that those are most likely the Voo Doo Boys because they
Right.
control every building, so they have people stationed at every building because they are the law.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Oh no, well rowed. Sorry, I missaw that.
Sarah, I'd wonder if you just transposed the numbers.
Yeah, I know. I was doing the same thing. It's like
Vicky
Should
sticks
we
like
have-
dyslexia is no. Vicky was just scrolled up too high in the chat box. So anything you want to do with that, Anna or Shaz? I mean, I'm assuming you're going to point these two out to Shaz in a very subtle way.
Yes, but I'm not going to, leap up and run out of the building or anything like that because I've still got hot coffee to drink. So It's going to be, 5-10 minutes of chatting with Shaz and just keeping an eye out and watching,
Don't
and then
forget
waiting until it's.
Technology is your friend, and you guys can be on an open line with Vert and those guys in the car, if you wish.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So can I do an open call to the rest of the gang?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'll look directly at the Voo Doo Boys and each and every one of the Voo Doo Boys, so everybody gets the idea that there's a commonality there. There's the gang colours there, and then I'm going to pick up the couple who have got the tattoo under their eye, and then just watch them from that point on.
That's right. Do you have a cybernetic eye?
Do I have a cybernetic
Everybody,
eye?
check your cybernetics and make sure you know what you have and what you don't have.
I've got a biomonitor. I've got a biomonitor, but I don't have anything in the head slots or the left or right cyber
So you're
eyes.
just basically pretending to scroll through your agent and just putting the camera of your agent in those directions then, not sending them through an optical link.
Pretty much.
Okay. I think you have something. You were recording Daryl's conversation last session, so I think you have an ability to record conversations, right?
I think I have what? I have
The ability to record conversations. Do you have an audio implant?
Possibly. I don't know. I've
Go to your
it's
character
not on
sheet
that.
into your cybernetics. Let's see here. What do you
The
have?
only
You got your
the only
Wolvers.
two things I've got there. Yeah, I've got 3 things there. Ulva's biomonitor and Sandevistan.
Okay. So everything you got to just think about is doing whatever it's doing through your agent.
Yeah.
Which is not going to be that sophisticated. Okay, cool. Always ideas to spend your improvement points on down the road.
Yeah.
Okay. So Vert, Dr. J, and Blue, you guys are getting basically a FaceTime call, and you're watching as Anna pans her agent around at the various Voo Doo Boys, and then the couple with the rocket tattoos.
Okay. Do we? So are they? And they're still inside.
Yeah, they're still inside having their
The couple?
coffee, getting good recon for
Okay.
you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. So can we take those pictures and try to find what we can on our agents? Can our agent look to see if we can find any intel on these two people?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and do a library check.
Library check.
Library search. It's in the middle row of skills
Yeah.
under educational skills, right at the top there.
Library search. There she goes. I have no things. Okay. What's the DC on it?
The DV would be pretty
DV.
high, because again, you don't
Yeah.
have a net runner.
Yeah.
So, because you don't have a net runner, you're just going to be looking for public records, and these are all gangbangers. So, I'd have to say
News.
18.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
Man,
Holy shit.
Did you not get yours to work? It turned on.
What is it?
Oh wow, it's a critical failure.
Dr.
You know what?
J!
I
Dr. J!
I suck. I suck. I suck.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. Your agent is a piece of shit because you got a critical failure there. So, as a critical failure, not only do you not find out anything, your agent seems to short out. And why? Ooh. See, Jody's typing something.
oops, I said caught, but I meant cat.
Well, this is Dr. J who's out on the
Audible.
street.
Yeah.
So Dr. J's
No, I
out in the
think-
street
yeah.
doing a search, and not only that, it shorts out because what happened is that as you were doing the search and putting the images of the Voo Doo Boys out, one of their net runners has a security program that
Oh.
picks up anybody searching for their people, and then does a black ice attack on the device that was doing it and shorts it out. Not only that, it also sends a ping to the Voo Doo Boys intel net that someone is snooping around their people. So ping ping, and your agent shorts out, but you've been tagged. You've been tagged. Your agent has been tagged. So now you have an agent that is
Fuck.
that has been tagged by the Voo Doo Boys net runners.
Okay.
You got mere moments to do something about this before something
So-
happens.
I'm going to try to fix it. I have going to use my technology because
This isn't hardware.
Yeah.
This is a software programming virus bug. You're not a net runner. And you'd have to go back. You'd have to go back to your workshop to do something with it.
Okay.
Can you pull it out?
I disenable it.
Pardon?
No,
I
no, you
can
got
I-
this thing. You're locked out of this fucking thing by this virus that's been security virus. So you got mere moments before it's the Voo Doo Boys are being led to your agent. So what are you gonna do? The longer you hang on to it, moments are clicking by. You're gonna get.
I tell you what, I get Whittles to pick it up and take it as far away as she can, and drop it.
Why do you put it on another car as it's passing by?
Oh, that's an idea. Do that. There's a car passing by,
All right, you're gonna throw it at another car.
or try to slip it in somebody's pocket. I don't know.
Make up
I
your
try to
mind.
do
Tick,
something.
tick, tick.
I'm gonna put it
Give
on
it to
somebody's car.
Whittles. Just give it to Whittles and let Whittles fly off with it and drop it. Maybe
that's
find
what
a
we'll do.
river or something nearby.
I give it to Whittles to take off.
Okay, Whittles can only go 100 feet from you guys.
That's okay. I'll take it 100 feet into the crowd and drop it.
What happens if you drop it in the road? Will it get smashed? Can we break it and it will stop them from being able to track it? Or you?
You guys have made up your mind. You're running out of time, so you're giving it to
That's
Whittles,
what I'm
and
doing.
Whittles is flying off in whichever direction you want to send it in. Which direction do you want to send it in? So think about the
Well,
map. Where you're at, left, right.
Where's the most people?
There's people all around.
Yeah, so over here.
Okay, over there. Okay. That's so much fun. Sorry.
And into a corner somewhere and just drop it and take off.
Okay.
Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck! Fuck, I hate it.
Okay. this is what's going to happen. Whittles is able to get far enough away from you so that you see a bunch of guys on motorbikes pull up. Bunch of rough guys on
They're not
motorbikes.
come out of the building.
No, they're pulling up. No. You gotta understand, the Voo Doo Boys run this whole piece of the city, so they have mobile
Oh, it's the
units
Voo
too.
Doo Boys.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Right?
the Voo Doo Boys, not the right.
Yeah. So that's what got triggered by the critical fail. So there's a whole gang of these Voo Doo Boys, beautiful ebony gods on motorbikes, muscled, big ripples, driving up, and they seem to be, in contact, being directed remotely by someone, and they're looking all around, and they seem to go ride their motorbikes up that causeway in front of the nightclub, heading towards where Widows is. As they pull up their motorbikes, just use your theater and the mind skills, folks. As they're pulling up here, people are scattering as these motorbikes are driving up and through. Here, I'll use this motorbike as a little token for the motorbike gang. Hey, good of me to put that in there. Right, kind of roll,
Yeah.
Vicky. The motorbike's gonna head over there. Widows is over there, and then all of a sudden, so the one allows them not to associate with you. They've ridden by you guys. The 10 means that the virus from the agent has leaped over to Widows, and Widows explodes in the midair with the agent. So my other one is that they didn't get your agent. It exploded. So these guys, even though they'll see the explosion, they'll pick up the pieces, but there isn't going to be anything that they can track back to you. So Widows is gone, and your agent's gone.
Oh, Widows! Oh, she died for a good cause.
There you
Fuck
go.
me.
But you have not yet been made by the Voo Doo Boys. So
Small thanks for that.
there you go. Lucky the GM rolled a 1. 2 ones. But then I rolled the 10, so boom, boom, bye-bye. Okay, so you don't have Widows. You didn't find out who those people were in the photo. It triggered off the Voo Doo Boys. We now have a Voo Doo Boy heightened presence in this neighborhood as they're kind of patrolling around. Yeah, there's more of them around. Yeah, I don't know. Now, Anna and Shaz are in the building and didn't see any of this. I'm not sure if any of you guys, Blue or Vert, who still have agents, want to communicate what's just happened or not.
Yeah, I'd be totally happy to do that.
I'd like to hear you describe it to them.
Yeah.
Please.
You go, girl.
Please, Blue.
You go, girl.
Yeah, so I have the wherewithal to open a connection up and send them a picture of Whittles flying off with the agent and exploding, and then a whole horde of Voo Doo Boys on motorcycles show up, and I put a little caption on the whole thing saying, "Be ready to run."
I'll chuckle.
Sorry, you cut out on me. What are you doing?
I'm chuckling. He sent me a funny meme. I'm chuckling.
Huh.
Anna thinks it's funny.
So, out of curiosity, the Billy Club XL, is that a strip joint?
What?
What?
This area right here, it says
Oh.
Billy Club XL.
XL.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That is totally a strip joint. It's a gay, well, it's not necessarily gay, but it's a male strip joint. So you go in there to see naked boys shake their money makers like their mama don't know how. Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. Well, I will keep my eyes open for the Voo Doo Boys who didn't arrive on motorcycles, the ones that were already hanging out, and see if I can't spot any Gucci boys that are also hanging out outside.
Okay, you want to do a perception check?
Sure, my perception sucks, but, what could the penalty possibly be if I roll a 0?
Yeah, don't ask that because look what Vert just. I mean, what Dr. J just wrote. 14. Yeah, I mean that's okay. I mean, there's so many people around. You see more Voo Doo Boys walking around. You don't see anybody with the rocket tattoo. But also, don't forget that there's tons of people in the streets. It's only like by now, after all this, it's about 11 o'clock at night. So a lot of people coming and going. And you're in the car, so I would imagine you still have the engine running, right?
Yeah. It might be time to run, and if I had it off, as soon as that whole debacle with Dr. J, I would have turned it back on.
Okay.
I like it. Debacle with Dr. J. It's not my fault.
It is.
So is. So
It
is.
is.
It's always
think
gonna be
maybe
your fault.
we need
You the
to.
one who got yourself kicked out of the club the other last night?
Who, me
A
or
couple
Dr.
nights ago,
J?
yeah,
Yes.
maybe.
Do you think we should regroup, guys? Figure what we're doing here? Whew, because that was close.
Yeah,
we're-
come on. Let's get out of the immediate area just so we can not hang out with the motorcycle portion of the gang.
Yeah.
I want to, as I'm looking around, I want to take a note of the lifts and the stairwells of this building, so I know where to go to get up to the 52nd floor.
Yep. There are. It's basically a column of 4 lifts going up and down constantly, up and down, and it looks like the people have to wave their agent in front of a sensor panel in order to access the lifts, like a fob, right? To get
Right.
access to the lift,
Yeah.
so that only the residents are going in and out. And also, but it has security too. That you see, well, and I guess I'll give this to Blue with her perception check. Like any mega building, you're going to see drones delivering food, flying up to different floors and dropping off the food at windows to different customers, right? I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, so there's going to be quite a bit of that too, right? So there's little drones running around doing deliveries. There's Amazon drones running around delivering parcels. But it all seems like any mega block in the city is going to have these little drones dropping off delivery services to different things. So every suite has a little balcony where those kind of delivery things happen. And just so you recall, this is where something like the food truck Mama May has. You can see why she needs a permit to go up and down these huge structures to get clients, right? People want to
She
eat at
could-
Mama J's. They would ring her. She'd fly up to the balcony. They'd come and either get the food or come sit on there and have their meal, and then she'd go up to the next one, right? This is where having a flying food truck really is a beneficial thing.
So she could have helped us,
Landed us on
at
top
the-
of the building, theoretically, yeah.
or to them to the actual floor,
To their apartment.
to their apartment.
We're gonna
Yes.
flying food truck to go sneak up on a bunch of gang members.
Well, we could
I love it.
Now,
we could put ourselves on top of the roof or something like that. Anyway,
but that said, too, right? Anna and Shaz, you are in there, right? And there's lots of people running around. You guys are like spies, right? You're trying to infiltrate this building, so you gotta think like spies, right?
I'm just glad that I've got another jar of those culinary herbs to give to Mama.
she'll be happy with that.
After a day like
yeah.
this, I probably want them.
Yeah, that might be enough of a to convince her to give us a little lift.
Do I see anybody tailgating into the lifts, or do they all have to press their agent against the thing to get it going?
No, I mean, that's possible. Why don't you give me a roll? Again, a perception roll.
Perception.
Yeah. 17, yeah. Okay, so you see Like a couple kids that look like their parents have parental guards on their agent so that they can't sneak in or out because it's late at night and they want to run off to go meet their friends, so they're sneaking out of the building to do so, right? So you see a couple of them tailgating, get around the parental controls on their agent, right?
And do the other people who they're gating with, do they mind? Or do they just go, it's whatever?
Ooh, that's interesting.
I mean, are all the people in
Do
the
a-
block security aware,
Yeah.
or do they just not give a shit?
Yeah, do a human perception roll to see if you can read people's reactions.
Oh, did I give you the wrong perception then?
No, you gave human perception.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you did,
well-
but it's too late now, so we'll keep going. So with 13, you can't really tell. With a 13, people seem pretty flat-faced. You can't tell if they're annoyed or if they're alarmed or if they actually give a shit. With a 13, it's just average.
Yeah.
Lad, are we just gonna stick around here and look for stuff, or do you want to try and get upstairs? Do you want to try and meet one of these guys? What are we doing?
Yeah, are we pimping Anna out again? I mean, are you pimping Anna out again?
I just want to know what the plan is.
Do we have a plan?
I thought the plan was to recce.
Well, yeah, but that's. I mean, are we trying to get upstairs? Do we want to go see the apartment? Are we trying?
Well,
What are we trying to do?
I want to shoot the guy who was rude to me.
Oh,
Which guy was rude
Yeah.
to you?
On the
the little
phone.
Oh,
fuzzy
the guy
guy
that
that
was
we have
rude to
in
you on
the
the
picture,
phone.
yeah.
All right, Anna. Well, if you want to shoot the guy on the phone, you could probably sneak into an elevator and get in there with your long legs and stuff. I don't know if people would really mind.
Hey, okay, hang on a second here. I'm gonna pick up my coffee and go march over to the couple. Are they still there? Hopefully.
Let's roll something. You roll. Tell me if they're still there. Roll. Oh man. Roll conversation. But I know that doesn't make sense, but I just want to see how you roll. All right, Chaz.
Oh,
They are there, and you can engage them in
done.
conversation if you like.
Well, that makes perfect sense for Shaz. She can talk to anybody. She can.
Yeah, I know.
Or after she carves off bits of their body to reuse later. Yeah.
Don't you
Well,
have
that's
a
a
bunch of
different thing entirely.
Chaz? Don't you have a bunch of street drugs though too?
Yeah,
Just
I
saying.
get all kinds of stuff.
You could sell some.
Hey, this is gonna kind of be a weird thing, but you know, my friend over there, and I'm gonna point back to Anna. She's got to talk to this guy, and somebody told us this is where we could come to find him. And I'll pull out the picture of him that I have.
Oh shit.
It's, you know, I think it's kind of serious, and she doesn't have a lot of time, so they can get things sorted out. Do you know where he is? Could we talk to him?
All right. The guy looks at the girl, and the girl looks back at him and go, "Fuck, he's one little punk's fucking around on Chelsea again. Fuck that guy. He's just can't keep his pants in his pecker in his pants." And the guy's like, "Yeah, totally not. Yeah, babe. Yeah, so little punk like is like I don't know, like we don't want to get involved if this is one of little punk's bitches, because Chelsea's gonna flip or live. Another one of them show up. She ain't pregnant, is she? Like the last one?
Well, you know, I think that's maybe a conversation that they should have together without any
Fuck,
other
no
intervening
way.
parties.
Another one?
Look,
He's all
I don't want to cause any problems, you know. I just
fuck.
he's my
Chelsea's
friend, and
gonna-
we got to get this fixed up. Is there any way we can? You know what? Let's keep it quiet. Let's keep us just, you know, between us. But you know him, right? You could get him to come down and talk to her.
Oh man, we do not want to be part of this because that shit's gonna blow up. I tell you what, you know what?
Okay.
I tell you what, like You can come
Okay.
up. You can come up with us if you want, but we are not getting involved in this shit. Like,
Yeah, but is the other one going to be there, or is it just going to be him? Because, I mean,
oh hell no! Chelsea's up there. She's Queen Mama. Oh man. How's he gonna get money to support another baby? And the girl is like, you know what? He has got to face up to his responsibilities. He's fucking dicking around. He can't even put a party hat on it. You ever heard of condoms? For God's sakes, the boy should get a vasectomy. Fuck no, he owes that girl. And she starts to like walk over towards Anna, kind of leading him and Chess. And she goes over, hi sweetheart. You know what? I'm so sorry, little punk. That just reflects badly on everybody in the community. I tell you. I'm so sorry.
wait. During this conversation, Shaz is going to be behind the two of them. She's kind of looking at Anna, just sort of making faces, going, "Go along with it. It just, yeah, it's good. We're going to meet him."
And the girl
you
goes up
doing
to
this
Anna.
for
Oh,
chance?
sweetheart. Oh my God. Like, how far along are you? And then looks at her tummy
I'll look at-
uneasily.
Do either of you have an open line so we can all listen in on this fabulous
Oh, yeah.
conversation?
Yeah. My line is definitely open. Yeah.
Fabulous.
So I'm going to look at her and go deep red, and just sort of start sniffing as if to start crying and not answer. And I'm like, you said you wouldn't tell anybody.
But we gotta look. We gotta get this sorted out. We just need to talk to him. Just okay. If you can get him down here, we can talk down here without anybody else needing to be involved. I got this. You might need it, and I'll pull out 2 stims, which is one of my illegal drugs. Target ignores all penalties from being seriously wounded, and God, what's the cost on it? I think it was 175 eddies.
Sorry, Debbie's on me. Come on, Debbie. Oh, come on, baby. Not now. It's game night. Come on, sweetie. Go up here. Go up there, baby. Go up there. That's a good kitty. That's a good kitty. Sorry about that. Little interlude. Yeah. So they kind of look at it. They're like, that's worth something. Let me just give me a roll, okay? I want to see if you can talk them into it. Persuasion.
Which one?
Shaz. Persuasion. Persuasion cool. On the right hand side of your
Okay,
skills.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
14. They're like
14.
they're like
Hang on. I'm gonna use 2 luck points here as well. I don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna use them anyway.
all right.
16.
16. They'll say let me just quick roll 2. Or plus. Let me just see what that is. Okay. The girl is obviously sympathetic to Anna. The guy is like thinking, don't fuck with another guy when he you don't get involved with guys knock up other girls, right? You just don't get involved. His girlfriend's like giving him the look like, if you ever do this to me, I will fucking kill you. I'll cut off your nuts and roast them like a pieces of like a steak on a charcoal barbecue, blah blah blah, right? They're having that kind of looks going back and forth between them, and he's like, oh, whatever you want to do. He's letting his lady handle this, right? And she says, God damn it, I'll take you right up there, and I will be. She like puts her arm through Anna's arm, puts her arm around Anna's hips and says, we are going to confront your baby daddy, and he is going to have to take responsibility for what he has done, sister. It's just wrong. You're the 4th girl he's knocked up in the last 6 months. Oh my God. Come on. I've had enough with him. Chelsea's my best friend. She needs to know. And so she's kind of like pushing you towards the elevator or kind of leading you towards as gently as she can. She's like, mad as hell. That fucking dick. He's going to pay a price. Fucking over my best friend Chelsea. Baby mama needs to be done right by. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to let her... but they don't seem open to bringing him down.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll look at
I'll
Anna.
go with
I'll
it.
over leave.
I'll go with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
So
you find it,
things are happening
I'll just
fast.
I'll send a little text. See if you can't find an excuse to get the rest of us on board too.
Oh,
Anna, Shaz.
yeah, there's we got some friends out back that are waiting for us. Can they come up too? I mean, you guys are kind of scary.
Okay. Persuasion.
The cool one again, or the intelligence?
Cool one.
Nah,
Yeah, they're like, no. You do know who Little Punk is, right? Like, no. And then, to be
Jesus,
honest,
pat it down.
they're getting a little suspicious now. The arm comes away from Anna's hips, and they a little suspicious.
Look, the
I'll say
only thing I
he's-
know is that he slipped her something in a drink. At least I think she did, because she doesn't usually do this. And then, it's just, who the fuck is this guy?
He seemed like a nice man when I talked to him. Then I wake up and I find, yes, no period.
I love that John's playing a woman. I just love it. No period, John. All right,
Well, it's the Russian broken English not understanding. That's
I
what I'm
love it.
trying to go
Okay,
for.
this time we'll have John roll the persuasion cool, and with Shaz helping him out with embellishing the story with the drug drink, you can add 1 point.
I'm gonna use 4. I'm gonna use 4 points of luck.
Okay, so 1 point from Shaz assisting is 11, and then 4 is going to bring you up to 15. And the girl's like,
Yep.
that bastard, he knocked you up with drugs? That's rape! Oh my fucking god! And she just loses it, and she starts swearing in Spanish, and you name it. And the boyfriend's like, holy fuck, because he knows when his girl goes off, she's got a temper. I caramba again. And she's yelling, and holy, and people are starting
Madre
to
de puta.
Okay,
people are looking at her.
wait. Who is this? I mean, he's just not some regular. Who is this guy?
He's Little Punk. I mean, everybody knows
He is
who's
a
Little
little punk.
Everybody knows.
No, you say he's.
Would we
Well, you
have
say
known
he's a
anything about him?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're from the hood, which you guys are sort of pretending you are, he is he's a known guy, but he's not high up. He's just the leader of this small gang in this section of town, right? But the people know
Oh, so
him.
he's the leader.
Well,
And we wouldn't know that, or no?
no, you guys wouldn't actually, know that. But because your picture is what you got from the van's camcorder, and
Yeah.
it was recognized. The marking, the tattoo of the rocket was recognized by your source, Shaz. So you don't know so in character you don't know he's the leader. But
Okay.
Okay. But so she's still very after that story, and you spent all the luck and stuff. She's still sympathetic. She's like wanting to confront him with Anna and wanting him to be, have this confrontation in front of Chelsea, so she knows that the boyfriend's a
And then-
douchebag.
Perfect. Just as we get to the lift, I'm going to kind of slightly double over and put one hand on my lower stomach, below my belly button, and kind of go, ooh, ow. I think no, I'm okay. And then I'll stand back up and carry on walking to the lift with her.
Oh my god. Are you sure we're okay? You don't have any blood coming out or anything, are you, sweetie? Oh my god.
I don't think so. I'll look down between my legs. I'll be like, no, I'm okay.
That bastard has better paid for a ripper to make sure that you're okay and the pregnancy goes to term. Oh my god. He's like, oh, anyway. No, come on in. And she'll lead you to the elevator. Now, let's stop for a second with you guys inside. We'll turn the camera back to Vert, Dr. J, and Blue. You guys are hearing all this going on. You have time to react.
Oh God, we gotta go in, guys. Can't let them go up by their own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they definitely will need some extra firepower. I say,
Yeah.
You gotta stay with the car, though. We gotta have this car ready if we need to make a quick
True.
getaway.
You stay. You stay.
So,
all right, I guess I'll be staying.
Dr. J and I, let's tailgate onto the lift
Well,
and
Here's
get up
what
there if needs
let's-
be, but
I don't
not
want
jump
Blue to
in.
mess it on the action, right? So, I mean, the Nomad car does have locks, right? It does have a basic alarm system. It's a Nomad car, right? So,
But
I mean, otherwise you're going to be sitting in the car every time we play, and that's no fun for you.
True. Yeah. You can
Yeah.
come up. Okay.
You just make sure that your agent has a thing on it, so if anyone starts fucking with your car, it will send a signal to your agent, right? An alarm thing, right? You know that.
Absolutely.
Get down
yeah.
there. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Because I don't really
Yeah,
want you
yeah.
messing out just because you gotta sit in the fucking car and wait for these assholes to show up,
well,
right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I mean, I guess
exactly.
you could go to Tim Hortons through the drive-through and get yourself a mochaccino, but
and
that's
a
boring.
donut.
And a donut.
And a donut.
Yeah, that's kind of boring.
As long as the car's there, then when we come back,
Right.
that is good.
All right.
I
So,
don't want to die tonight.
so I want you guys from the three of you to pick somebody that's gonna do basically a
Now with
athletics
this,
roll.
but can I just ask? So the fact that Anna has still got us, she's still beaming to us. They will know too that she'll know that we're actually coming up behind them.
Well, remember, she doesn't have an internal input for her agent, and she doesn't have a cyber optic eye, so she can't see everything in her eye, right? It's on her terminal. She can't be suspicious with that terminal or the agent that's in her hand, like a cell phone. She can't sit there and watch you guys through it while she's standing there with these two gangers, right? So whether they're not going to know what the hell you're doing, because right now they are fully engaged with these two people with their scam to get up the elevator. What I would like you guys to do is pick one of you to do an athletics roll to see if you can get inside the building in time before those two get in the elevator with the two gangers.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be a pretty tough roll. So we're going to make it. No, don't do it yet. Just wait for whoever's doing something.
What's the DV on that?
That's what I'm deciding right now. I thought I heard a pop, and I'm like, don't roll until I tell you a DV.
No.
A DV
So,
is, because you guys are all the way across the street. This is happening pretty fast. I say the DV is going to be 20.
Oh my god.
So, does anybody have anything extra in their athletics? I have a level 2.
Me too.
That's it. Okay.
I've got a
I'm a
total
level-
of 8.
I've got a total
And
of 7.
And a total of 9.
Okay, so actually you're the better one to do the roll.
And
All
to
right.
There you go.
contribute our luck to her.
Sweet talker and fast walker, Vert. Go ahead and do the athletic check
You can
for these
also-
guys. Sorry, go ahead.
Remember, you can also use any of your luck points. As
I
well.
want you to declare your luck for this one before.
Where are my luck points?
It's on
You-
your
you-
first page of your character sheet. Oh, fuck. Doesn't
I'm sorry.
matter.
Yeah,
No,
Damn
that's
it.
fine. Don't use your luck because it doesn't matter. You got a critical fail anyway.
I didn't roll though. I was just moving the cursor.
No, you
You
hit
must have-
athletics because it's there in the chat box. You rolled a 4 and it's a
Jesus
critical
Christ.
fail. And
I
that's wonderful.
you trip in the middle of the roll.
Oh,
That's okay.
Well,
Aw.
it wasn't even what I was attempting to push though.
You want
I
a
know,
freebie? You can have a freebie and you can re-roll.
Yeah, but I was just looking. I still haven't found my luck. I don't have any
Okay,
luck.
Your
Oh my
luck
God.
is on the left-hand side column. It's along with the reflex, dexterity, tech, cool, will. It's right under will, right by close to your name. It's on the left-hand side of your first page of your sheet. Left-hand side. So going
I'm
to
looking on the left side.
You see your
Oh,
stats, intelligence,
will.
reference, will, luck's
Okay,
right
and
underneath.
underneath is luck.
So how many luck points are you going to declare that you're going to use?
I have Will. I have conceal, reveal object, lip reading, perception, tracking.
No. Will is an actual stat, so it's right underneath. Look on your stats on the left that say intelligence, reflex, dexterity, tech, cool,
Oh,
will, luck.
there. All
There
right,
you go.
luck.
All right. How many do you have?
7 of 8. I have 7.
Okay, so declare what you're gonna use for luck right now. Before you roll.
Okay, and then for each luck, is that 1 point on the
Total.
throw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
All right.
and the DV's 20.
I know.
Can I share some luck, or does it
Nope.
not work that way?
Nope.
It doesn't. Damn.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do 6 and keep 1 in reserve.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now you click on athletics with the 6, 18. You guys run into the building, and as you run up, the doors are closing behind Anna and Shaz and the two gangers, and you just mess it. And you're just there, and you watch them go up. And it's like a cargo elevator, so there's like chain, and you're like, first grabbing onto the chain, going, no. And it goes up, whoosh. Now, what's really interesting, I want to kind of do a roll myself, is I want to see, sorry, and I have to get to my page. I want to see if you guys attract the notice of the Voo Doo Boys with this Russian in thing. Because I'm an asshole. I like it.
Because I'm going to need to make some special drive rolls to get those the hell out of here, right?
Yeah. Hang on to your luck for that.
Hang on
dear.
a second here. Right. Can't seem to get the stupid character sheet to open up. Have to go the long way. Okay, let me see here. Do a perception roll to see if you 3 people
Fuck me.
Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck me
yeah.
is right.
Oh yeah. 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 So this beautiful Unca gorgeous Unca burden love comes up to you, and again a voodoo boy with the colors of the Voodoo Boys comes up to you, Vert, and says, "Yo, you got a problem? You seem to be in a hurry, pushing and shoving women and children out of the way. You in a hurry?"
We were just trying to keep up with our friend. She's a little upset and distressed, so we didn't want to miss her. But now she's gone up in the lift, so we did miss her. Sorry, we didn't mean to push anybody. We are sorry for that, and we weren't meaning to be disrespectful. We were just worried about our friend. But, you know, yeah. We can kind of wait for her to come back down. Yeah? And at this point, going to be trying to be like creeping back a little bit and going, yeah, we'll just go over here and wait.
I'll just look exceptionally worried.
Do a persuasion, and this is going to be a we're going to actually have this be a contested roll, but I just want to get.
Do you want me to do persuasion?
You're going to do persuasion, and I'm going to do kind of like, I got to figure out what's the version of insight in this game system, and I also got to figure out which map I'm on because I'm pulling out. Here we go.
Human perception, surely.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So this. Ooh, sorry. Oh, that's not the guy I want to pull up.
Oh,
It'd be like
Schwarzenegger's here.
No, that's the wrong one. I pulled up the wrong token. But anyway, some beefy guy that looks just as...
Wait, bring him back.
God damn it, where's Shaz when we need her? Or Anna.
Okay, there you go. Just for Shaz's viewing pleasure. All right.
Okay. Okay, I got a screenshot. You're good.
You got a what?
I got a screenshot. You can take him away now.
Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. I just need to roll. I gotta bring up this character sheet again. Okay, hang on one sec, guys. So human perception. What did you roll again?
15. Oh.
Yeah, ain't buying it. Yeah, I don't know you. Why don't I know? I know everybody that comes in and out of this building. This is my building. This is my responsibility. And I don't know you. You don't belong here. And then his hand kind of, fingers his pistol, and he makes a move, and the other two Voo Doo Boys come over. And it's back in you need to explain why you're there. Because they don't know you.
Yeah, I know you don't know us.
Look, our friend was knocked up by some dude in this building and raped her, and it's just two of them going up, and we need to be there with them.
Okay, well, let's do it
Please.
again. Come on, Blue. Now you're pulling out the R word. Okay. Let's just because sexual violence isn't supposed to be part of this.
Oh, sorry.
So we'll just you got a friend just trying to confront the baby daddy.
I think that was my fault. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, I let that go too. So anyway,
I think there's. Yeah.
I don't want anyone to be triggered. If anyone is triggered, we do have the X
Yeah.
card, and you can just throw it on the screen like that, and we can figure out something else. Okay, but go ahead, Blue. You're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna have a contested roll. We're gonna see
So
if you
it's
can.
persuasion cool that I'm
Yep.
rolling?
And then I'll be rolling human perception to see if the bouncer believes you or not. The highest roll will win.
I'm going to. I need to declare luck beforehand, right?
Yeah, I think in this case, I'm gonna have you guys do that if you're gonna use it.
Okay, I am going to burn 3 luck for this.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh
Really?
wow!
God damn it!
Yeah, look at
Oh
that.
my god!
All right, for the viewers at home, Blue rolled 18, got plus 3 luck is 21, but the AI / GM Vixter rolled 26, a critical success. So no!
Success.
No. All right. He's going to say, assume the position against the wall, spread them. Your hands, spread them, and then he's going to wave his buddies to search you guys. They're going to
Yay.
find any weapons on you.
Yep.
They're going to
No,
take... What?
I would have left my
No, you
because I
guys,
couldn't.
you guys had weapons on you.
I got my gun.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shotgun.
Yeah, because these are the Voo Doo Boys. They know how to pat you down in a very firm and not loving way. Okay, so any weapons you guys had on you going in, they confiscate. You no longer have that weapon.
Charming.
Okay? They
Yay.
confiscate. What else you got? You got cash on you? I think you guys had what? Someone had 100 eddies. Someone had 75 eddies.
Oh, money's. I left mine in the car. Along with my spiky bat, but they've got my gun.
They got your gun. All right. So yeah, tell them each of you guys tell me what they've lifted off you, what you had on, and be honest. You're in character because you were running into out with a fight, so you can't bullshit me and tell me you didn't have any weapons. So
They got my gun and they got my grapple gun.
okay, but no money.
And no money, but I did have some odds and ends in my pocket. Do you want those too?
You got all your you got chewing gum and stuff like that. No, the odds and ends are fine.
Yeah, so like
Anything
flashlights
that-
and duct tape.
Oh man, they're keeping the flashlight.
Ah, right.
You can have the duct tape. Well, so make sure you adjust your inventory. All right. What about you, Dr. J?
So my shotgun.
Oh yeah.
100 eddies.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have probably put in 6 shotgun shells along with my 10 shotgun shells that I had in my shotgun.
Okay. And your flashbang grenade? You got it with you?
Yes, I would have had my flashbang grenade with me.
All right. They leave you with your tools. They don't
yeah.
give a shit about that.
That's all I have. That's all. Yeah.
All right. And how about you, Vert?
I'm still a bit confused about these Voodoo Boys. I thought Gucci Boys were wannabe Voodoo Boys and they were based here. I don't understand how there's Voodoo Boys and
Voodoo Boys
Gucci.
run the neighborhood. So they have Voodoo Boys stationed at every building. Every building and business owner pays the Voodoo Boys protection money, including the owner of this apartment pays the Voodoo Boys to keep the apartment building safe and sound. So they're like a community watch program. They're like a de facto police organization, but they're the gangs. They run this neighborhood. Nothing happens in this neighborhood without them knowing. So the Voodoo Boys, if you're thinking the Godfather, these are the Corleones, right? That run this whole
But
thing.
why are they putting it with then the Gucci Boys though?
The Gucci Boys are small time. They do dirty jobs for the Voodoo Boys.
They don't. It's not that. It's a huge. What it is a huge apartment building. So it's not like Gucci. This is Gucci Boy territory.
No, they don't have that. Gucci Boys.
Yeah.
Okay, so think of the Voodoo Boys as like the military, and the Gucci Boys are security cops. And they work for they'll do odd jobs that the Voodoo Boys wouldn't ever dirty their hands with. They're just small time crooks. That's all the Gucci Boys are, small time crooks, where the Voodoo Boys control an entire sector of this city. So it's a hierarchy, and the Gucci Boys are small fry.
I get that. I still wouldn't have thought these Voodoo Boys would be hanging out in apartment buildings like that. They would leave it for people like the Gucci Boys.
In the video game, every apartment building you go into has the gang member that runs that particular town in there. So the Tiger Boys are in the mega blocks in Japantown. Voodoo Boys at the mega blocks in Pacifica. The Valentinos are, because they all control it, right? They control each one of these properties because that's their turf. So they make sure that no one's selling drugs on their turfs except for their drug dealers. No one's dealing guns except for their gun dealers. Right? It's very lawless.
Okay. All right. So I have a heavy pistol, a knife. I have my armor stuff on.
You can keep your armor. But you're going to lose your heavy pistol and your knife. And how many eddies did you have before? 75?
Yeah.
Okay, so they got that. So make sure you guys adjust your inventory to say bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Then they take you roughly, they manhandle you. And I think Dr. J's is going to have a little bit of a flashback as they throw you out of the building, boom, 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 down the stairs and into the street. There you go. We're going to switch cameras now. And the car's still there. The car's still there. Switch cameras. Chaz, Anna, you see Vert's little face as the elevator goes up. Bye-bye. And you guys go up with the two gangbangers, okay?
Okay.
All right. We're going to move you guys to... going to be fucked. Okay. This is not what I thought was going to happen at all tonight, which always seems to happen with you guys. All right. So I could send you to a different map. It is Fog of War, so you need to move around your map to find yourselves in the lower right-hand corner in the elevator. Now, obviously, you don't have all your friends with you, so I'm going to move Vert out. I'm going to move Blue out. Dr. J out. Widows is bye-bye.
Widows is bye-bye.
Hey, Dr. J, the way I was kind of thinking this Voodoo Boys, Gucci Boys thing worked was like if the Voodoo Boys are the Hells Angels, then the Gucci Boys are one of the puppet clubs that kind of work from underneath who want to become.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think my point being, though, for me, I'm getting confused is because often you do have bigger groups of people who are the bigger gang and in charge of stuff, but they don't usually do as much of the day-to-day dirty work like this, and they control the gangs who want to win favor with them.
Yeah,
But anywho, that's okay. Doesn't matter, that's okay. I mean, it is as it is, so there'd be bound to be somebody there, so that's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of look at what you guys see. Okay, the elevator goes up and up and up till you see the lights on the elevator go 26th floor, 32nd floor, 47th floor. Are you guys doing? You and Shaz, Anna and Shaz, you guys are in. Let's make sure I have you in the back of the elevator with the girl ganger and the boy ganger in front of you by the door. Give you a couple moments as it's going up. So if you want to do any eye to eye or sign language communication or whatever you guys are doing, you have some time to figure that out right now. Shaz and Anna.
No, I'm just going to be. I'll lean up against the wall with my back against the wall, so I'm facing Shaz, so I can see anything that she does.
Shaz will just kind of lean back as well. She puts her hand in her pocket, grabs one of her, what she got as a smoke grenade, just to kind of fiddle with it a bit, and just kind of raises an eyebrow at Anna.
Okay, I'll nod. And you'll see, I mean, on the hand, if my back is away, so my left hand away from the gangbangers, you'll see the wolvers come out of my knuckles by about a half centimetre and then retract.
I'll nod right back at her.
Okay.
So, Pickster,
Yes.
can I, while this is happening, we've been tossed outside.
Yep.
Is there anything, can I, as Dr. J, can I take a look to see if there's anything on the outside that I might be able to tap into, like electrical, to screw with the electrical grid or something like that, that my tech might be able to help?
Right. Well, we just had you guys do a whole bunch of stuff with the Voo Doo Boys, so
Okay.
we're just going to keep the camera on these guys for a bit, and then we'll come back to you guys.
Sure.
Okay?
Okay.
I like where your head's
Cool.
at. That's a really, really good idea.
You're going to be able to put the lights out on our dead bodies. It'll be a nice fadeaway.
But okay, but just think time-wise, right? Just think their elevator's going up. Well, you're just starting the confrontation with the Voo Doo Boys right now.
Exactly.
Right? Think of it. And so we will come back to you for sure. Okay? Yeah. All right. So Anna and Shaz, you've had your moments together. The Wolverines have peeked in, peeked out. That's it. That's all you guys want to do?
Yep, that's it.
All right.
And then, just as we're going up the elevator, I'll be trying to talk to the girl and figure out who this guy is, because we still don't know that he's the de facto leader. It's just some guy that Anna met in a bar, is what I'm saying. Because we still, I mean, the only thing we know is that he was at the track, right? Rob Darrell.
Yeah.
So we don't know where he is in the hierarchy of anything.
Exactly. So you're gonna chat her up. How are you gonna chat her up? Go ahead and chat her up. How often can I say chat her up? Chat her up. Go ahead, chat her up.
Apparently a lot. Better than batter up. I've been watching baseball all afternoon.
Batter up.
So he does this a lot, this guy?
Oh, girl.
4 times in 6 months?
Oh, girl, like little punk is a little prick. I mean, honestly, his mother misnamed him. He's a little prick. He fucks around all the time. Chelsea has a heart of gold. She's my best friend. And that fucking little punk, he does not deserve her. He's such a dick. And then the boyfriend pops up, and I can't remember what I called him before, but we'll call him Ramon. The Ramon is the boyfriend. Ramon. And
I'm going to say, when she says that, I'm going to say, he said to me he was rich. Why do you call him little punk?
He's rich? Girl, if he was rich, why would he be living here in Westwind's apartments in the ghetto?
I thought I thought his name was Rich. He said he was rich.
Rich?
Not little. I'm confused. Ow.
Yo, your hormones must be raging. That's little punk. His name ain't Rich. And Ramon's like, Rich? Yeah, that's like a white dude's name. No fucking way. Right? No fucking way.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
little punk girl. Didn't he tell you that he's the head of that he's like the head dude of the what are these guys? Gucci Boys? Like surely didn't he sit there and brag about that how he's the captain of the Gucci
Oh.
Boys and try to wheel and deal you that way before you slip something in your drink? Again, sorry for triggers. If again, throw the X card down if you guys need to.
No, that's fine. I just say, you know what? That whole time is blurry. I only remember he said he was rich, and then I wake up and no period.
Oh my god, what a douchebag the girl says. And the girl's name, we'll call her Tina Ramone, okay? And don't you worry, girl.
Wait. Tina Ramone is dating Ramone?
Tina is dating Ramone.
You said Tina, her name was Tina Ramone.
Okay, sorry. The boy's name's Ramone. The girl's name's Tina.
Okay.
I have them here, and I have them written down, and I put a heart around them because they seem like a nice young couple. Nice young kids, just trying to make their way in this crazy world. Anyway, Ramon's like, yeah, it sounds like Little Punk. He's always bragging. Yeah, but you know what? He might come into some money with that last job. Anyway, don't you worry. We'll make sure he owns up to his responsibility. Okay, and then ding, the elevator opens up, and you step out. They lead you out, and you look down the corridor. Let me just show you guys more of the corridor. And you see down the corridor, you see these white things here are doors. Right to the left, there's a door there. There's a door to the top, door to the bottom. And you look down the hall, a couple more doors, and you see that there's 2 guards down there. Here at the bar in the hall, ping. There's a bag of trash.
Yep.
See the doors here. Door. Okay. And Tina and Ramon step out. Lead the way. So, if you guys want to do, anybody want to do a perception check or whatever? That's quite a ways down the hall, but it's a big building.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. I will definitely do one of those.
Wow.
And I have
Oh, well done. Anna kind of needed that. Bit of luck.
nice work.
All right, Anna. These dudes are pretty snazzy looking dudes. They are rough and tough, and they are armed to the hilts, as you can see. And they're obviously lookouts. And as the elevator doors open, they kind of look at Ramon and Tina, and they kind of seem to relax their stance when they see them. They don't really spot you guys behind just yet. So much, right?
Okay.
So they're a bit at ease when they see Ramon and Tina coming up with a bag full of liquor. The party's on! Now, you guys, I just want to point out that you guys still could jump in the elevator and press a button and go away and get away from them. Just putting it in because you guys are walking into something, right? So, but if you want to keep going, then in character, if you think in character, your character's going to keep going. If you think in character, oh shit, jump in the elevator and hit down. Up to you.
We got a good story and it's recon. They don't know us from anybody.
All right.
Well, that's my thoughts.
All right.
Anna?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, right on. So you guys go down with them, down the hall.
Yeah.
Then the guards notice you two. Who are the broads? They come to party? And they're both looking Shaz up and down. I mean, not Shaz, sorry, Anna. No offense, Shaz, but Anna's got those legs. And she knows how to use them.
Mm-hmm. Swinging it, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But no, we're not here for that right now. We have other business that we need to talk to Rich. No, what's little big, what's his name? And I'll kind of give a side eye to the guy with the weird, I don't know, headband and a sword.
Like, what the fuck are these broads talking about? Are they here to party or are they here to cause trouble? And Tina goes, don't you talk to them that way. The blonde little punk knocked her up. She's with his child, and he needs to answer for it. And they're both like, the two guards just like look up and they groan and their eyes roll. Another one? Jesus fucking Christ. And they shake their heads. And go, all right, listen. Chelsea's in there with them. They're watching a movie. Like, do you think this is really the time, Tina, for Christ's sakes? Because Chelsea's going to lose her mind if she finds out this happened again. And then Tina goes, hell yeah, blah, blah, blah. So, I guess the question is, do you guys want to get in there or do you want him brought out? Right?
Tina, maybe you can take Chelsea away for a little bit so we can get it sorted out and then we can talk to her because she sounds bad. Like, I know what I would do if I found out that my guy was fucking around on me and knocked up somebody else and, you know, it might not be him I'd be going after, it'd be her. And, I mean, you know?
Roll persuasion.
Sorry to do this to you, Shaz, but I'm going to say I think she has right to know.
Oh my god, I love it. Both of you guys roll persuasion. I love it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Anna wins. Tina goes, damn right
Sorry.
she has a right to know. Damn fucking right has a right to know.
I didn't mean that she shouldn't ever know, but maybe just not right now, but yeah, okay.
Alright, well these guys are just gonna stand to the side and go, it's on you, Tina. It's on you. And they'll let you pass. And Tina will lead you, she'll key in her agent and open up this door. And I'll show you more what you see. Okay, you see another hall and you see another guard. And let me just, looks like, oh, shit. Wrong button. This time it's an androgynous guard. They look at Tina and and kind of like, Tina just waves and they wave back. And as if like, you know, what's up? And Tina leads you down to this door. And before we open that door, we're going to pause and we're going to switch cameras and go back to the street and find out what it's like to get thrown on your ass twice in 1 week as only Dr. J can do. And we're switching the camera back. So you guys have been tossed out on your ass. You're on the street back at the car. Dr. J, you want to go find something to hook into?
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Something. Something that I can. So it might be lights, or it might be. So I'm either looking for a way to control the on and off the power, or to control the elevators. Something that I can, in a way, hack into, but also in a hardware kind of way.
All right, well, let's do a tech roll this time then. So that's the right-hand third column of your skills. Let's just do a basic tech roll to see if you can go around the exterior of the building, into the alley, check out, see if you can get to any of those kind of things.
Okay.
And a DV is going to be 19.
Sorry. No, fuck me.
How did you get that?
Because I've got efficiency. I've got.
Wow, you rolled a 1.
I know. I hate this fucking game. Fucking drives me fucking crazy. I fucking roll shite all the time. Oh god dang it.
Oh wow. Okay, you're already hurt from the day before.
Yeah.
You're gonna take some damage as you're fudging around.
Yeah.
With you see like you're jumping on top of a dumpster to get to a control panel. You're opening it up and you're fucking around with it and you mess something up and you get some electrical feedback. So You take 9 points of electrical damage.
Okay.
And you're on your back on top of the dumpster, and actually you fall into the dumpster, into a shitload of garbage. And not only, I love doing this to you, Marie, and I'm sorry,
I know.
but you fall
That's
into a bag of dirty diapers, and you open it up, and all the dirty diapers with all the baby shit, the sticky baby shit, poo all over you, and there's no prestidigitation in this game, so you with baby shit in the diapers, in the dumpster, in the alley. Now my question is,
I hate rolling.
was Vert or Blue with you when you were doing that reconnaissance looking for stuff?
Probably not.
Okay. So you come back
I
out
don't
of that
know,
alley with dripping with baby poo and you stink. And we'll let you guys role play that out.
God, fuck me. This
You
is
are
not my
seriously
night.
not coming back into my car.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That smell. That
I've
smell,
got
don't you?
some rope. You can ride on the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Just fuck no.
Don't you ever say anything about my perfume again. You stink. You super stink.
I critical failed twice tonight. Fucking
That's-
critical failed
And
twice
don't we
tonight.
smell it? You'd wear a tens if you're struggling in that way.
God dang it. Ah.
So I brandished the rope from the car at you, and it's like, if I had a tarp, I'd just wrap you in that, and you could ride inside. But no tarp, just rope. You're going on the roof, honey.
Is there like a water fountain around here? DM that I can just go and rinse off.
No.
Is it just on your clothes, or is it predominantly on your clothes? And can we just take your clothes off and put it in a bag?
Yeah, but then I'd be naked.
You could maybe surely down to your underwear.
Well, I guess it's really the question: do you want to be naked and ride inside the car,
Yeah.
or clothes? And
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I will strip off before I get in the car.
yeah, but where exactly is the baby shit?
It's on my clothes.
It's just the
Oh,
clothes.
is it on
Okay.
your clothes? I don't know about that.
Okay.
You must have some
Yeah.
on you, but at
What?
least most of it must be on your
Well,
clothes.
I
Can you please roll a 1d10 for me,
Fuck
please,
me.
Dr. J? 1d10.
No.
Find out how much
no.
of this shit.
No.
1d10. How much shit? How much? Oh, you got a lot of shit. It's not just on your clothes, sweetheart. It's in your hair. It's in your ears. It's in your eyebrows. Under your fingernails. Let's.
You are just gross.
Ew. Let's see. Oh, look at you got short sleeve shirts on and a little vest. Yeah, it's all over. Some slide hunk of shit slid down your boobs. Yeah, it got into weird spots. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, where exactly is that BDSM club again? Because she'd be real popular there right now for a certain subset
Oh,
of the
goodness.
party goers there.
Can make some new friends.
Considering I've lost a ton of fucking equipment and my weapons and my fucking AI and my fucking whittles, yeah, I can go and can I go and make some money?
Yeah. Strip down to your underwear. There's some kinky folks in there.
Okay, I think I laughed so hard I might have peed a little bit on that one. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, Vert, Blue, what do you guys want to do? Because then we're going to switch the camera back up to the action in the apartment building. We've had Dr. J have her fun. So give me one thing that Vert wants to do, and one thing that Blue wants to do, and then we're going to switch back over.
I want to go and get drunk. This is just turning out to be the worst day ever.
Okay, don't forget that you have the live feed of Anna playing to you. Now Anna can't look at it, so you can observe and hear all this stuff. As you're there, you're hearing they're letting them in, blah blah blah.
My thoughts are, I have trust and faith that Anna is such a bitch hot murderer that she's gonna deal with these guys, and that because I have no armaments, I have nothing, that we're just gonna have that motor revving for when they come running out the building. That's my suggestion.
Okay. That's where you're at. So you're just going to continue to watch the feed and be prepared to get them out of there if they can get out.
Yep.
All right. And Blue, what are your thoughts, strategy, and all that sort of stuff? Blue?
Yeah, I'm thinking that I want to get Dr. J secured to the roof so we can make a hasty getaway. So I'll just tell her, okay, up on the roof now. We might have to run quick. Come on, let's go.
We could ping Dr. J out to those Voo Doo Boys, just see if they're into a bit of kink. Maybe that would win us some favors.
You know, we could, you could ride naked on the roof with the baby shit, and, maybe it'll get us out of here without any more trouble from the Voo Doo Boys.
Sure, why not? My day is going like crap. Why the fuck not?
All right, so we're gonna have. I'm
I
gonna
do
put
not
you on.
have anything left.
Okay, Dr. J is now being tied to the roof for a quick getaway. Vert is monitoring the situation with our buddies upstairs. Blue is tying safety knots around, so if they get in a high-speed pursuit, Dr. J will not be swooshed off the top of the car and hopefully not damage the paint job.
Dr. J might swallow a bug.
Okay, can you give me a quick little sleight of hand type thing, Blue? Just want to see how well you would actually do that. Rolling. Where would be a sleight of hand thing here, guys?
I do kind of say to Blue, and I said to Blue, do we know where our stuff? Can we see where they may have stashed our stuff?
Oh, I'm sure they've got some kind of an armory and something. So we're probably not going to see our stuff again.
Okay.
Yeah, but the armory.
Yeah.
Well, one thing, they wouldn't have got their stuff shifted off to the armory that quickly, but this is an armory in an apartment building. This isn't like Fort Knox.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. You guys are wild.
It is crazy.
You think you're
It
going
is
to
crazy.
break into the Voo Doo Boys' office in the apartment with all their surveillance and stuff and think you're not going to get tagged by the Voo Doo Boys? Okay, you guys want to do that?
No, I think it's something though to keep in our minds
Maybe we'll
to
come
get our
back.
shit back later.
I think I want to stand by. Let's go to the BDSM club and see if we can get Jay.
Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can maybe wash myself.
Where? How?
No, you're on the roof.
I'm on the
not
roof.
going
You're on the
anywhere.
roof of the car.
All right.
Can you just roll Blue to see how well you tie those knots? Just roll
Yeah, what am I
paint,
rolling
draw,
again?
or sculpt. Just do something like that. It's on the right hand column of the skills. Go down to paint, draw, or sculpt, and just roll that.
I'm still not seeing.
Yeah,
Right hand column underneath tech
Oh,
skills.
right. I can't.
Near the
see
bottom, right
difference.
above paramedic.
Oh, that is so not good.
Just give it 12.
12.
That's not bad. Mediocre. All right, so that's what you guys are doing.
Oh,
We're gonna
can't
go.
drive as fast as I'd
Yeah.
like, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, you could. I mean, you don't know. You think you've done a good job. We'll see if things get crazy. All right, we're gonna go back up to the apartment.
Bye, Dr. J.
Remember,
fucking
you
critical
guys
roles.
can die in this game.
I know.
So just keep that in mind. It is a lot more deadly than D&D. No fucking healing, no resurrection, all that other kind of stuff. All right, we're back to the apartment buildings. To the apartment itself. Okay, and let's just, I'm sorry, just making sure I got my map organized. Can you guys get yourselves situated?
Mhm.
Okay.
I found myself.
Anna
Can
and Shaz.
I'm going to drop the line. I want to drop the line on my agent to everybody else. They can still hear through Shaz's, but I just want to have my agent like not doing anything right now.
So you're kind of muting it, but everyone.
No,
can
no,
get
not
the,
muting it.
But so that
I never had mine on.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. So it doesn't beep or chirp or anything, but still sending the feed out to Vert and those guys, but so that you can't hear them.
No,
They can't ring through to you.
no, I actually want to drop the call.
You're gonna shut it down.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And I never had mine on.
Yeah.
Anna had hers on when we were downstairs, but I never opened a line.
No problem. All right, and as you kind of do that, it just vibrates a little bit because I'm assuming you had it on silence.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna lead you into where Little Punk and the rest of them are. Let me reveal it. Uh-oh, did I reveal too much? Did I reveal anything?
No,
I can't see
anything. No.
No, I didn't reveal anything. Okay, well, that's cool. Hang on a sec. An odd shaped room. Sorry. Let me
Oh, there you go. I
Okay,
see
we see.
something.
Yeah.
see something. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, Tina and Ramon. Tina enters, opens the door, walks in. Ramon follows her. Assuming Anna and Shaz are close behind. Move your tokens if you don't want to be in the room. But as you enter the room, you see a man and a woman sitting on the couch, and another person sitting on a chair, and they're watching. This is a TV, and they're watching some kind of show. And let's just show you that we're gonna say is little Punk for now, because it's a better picture. And this we'll say is Chelsea. And then this is the fella sitting in the chair, which is another androgynous person sitting in the chair. They are. Go ahead and roll perception. Let's maybe have both of you guys roll perception. See what you both get out of this as you take a look at the room. Wow, Anna's perception is kicking ass.
I gotta find mine again. Hang on. Perception or human perception?
Perception. All right. Well, Shaz, you just see what you see. You see the three people there, but Anna sees there's a little bed over here. There's a trunk that seems to be locked. And of course, I think you both see this door over here as well. Yeah. And then the other box in the other corner. Sorry, just changed my map for a sec here. This thing looks like it is some kind of wardrobe. Got some. Yeah, it's just a wardrobe. Okay. All right. So as they come in, they turn around. Little Punk goes, "Yo, bro, you took so long. We're running out of tequila. We're ready to do some shots. Bro, what took you so long?" And then Tina goes, "That's what took us so long." And she points to Anna. You
And at this point, I'll do the whole land on the stomach thing again.
Yeah, so you brought some bitches to party?
Oh, he talked to me like that.
Tina just grabs your hand. You should not talk to one of your new baby mamas like that. Have you no sense? Have you no heart, no compassion? And Chelsea goes, "Wait a second, what are you talking about? Another baby mama? What the fuck? What the fuck, Little Punk?" Tina, what do you mean? And Tina goes to Anna, you tell him. You tell him what happened. You make this fucker own up to it.
We were in club about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 weeks ago. And he say his name is Rich. And last thing I remember. And then I wake up and I miss period. So he's daddy. I tried calling him I try calling him and he shuts me off, so I come to here to tell him, and I didn't know about you, so sorry you.
Oh my god. Sorry you. All right. Hey, roll persuasion, Anna. Let's see how well they take your story. 12.
Can I bump that with a few luck points?
Yeah, sure. I know
Okay.
I was before making you guys call it, but yeah, why not?
All right,
I
I'm going to bump that
know.
with 2 luck points.
Double standards. I'm sorry, guys. Bump it up 2 to 14. Okay, well,
Yep.
he's done this before. It's sort of believable a little bit, but they're not completely convinced with the 14. But they don't think you're completely lying just yet. Obviously, Chelsea's like
So,
really squinting at both of you hard and like, what the fuck? She like hits little punk and smacks him on the head and he goes, what? Don't hit me. I don't know this bitch. I don't know her for anybody. Shaz, do you want to do anything?
you don't.
Yeah, right. You don't know her? Chelsea, you check his phone. You see, we have his number. She called him. She called him tonight. He hung up on her.
And I hold out my phone and I'll unlock it and say, look, his number's right there, Rich. And I'll show it to his girlfriend.
Okay, do you want to get closer to show it to her?
Yeah, I'll move in.
Yeah, move you guys tokens. It's going to be important where you place yourselves.
I will have taken a few steps forward as well.
Okay. Chelsea's going to look, that's your number. Fuck, give me your phone, fucker. And he's like, what? Like, I don't know this bitch. And so, but he hands over his agent to her. And she looks, God damn it, she called you like 2 hours ago. What the fuck? You don't know her? How does she have your deets then, punk? Huh? And he's like, I don't know. A lot of people call me. Like, what the fuck, you know? It's like Chick-fil-A calls me. You think I'm fucking having sex with them too? No.
You are something else. You are absolutely something else. I can't believe this shit. You're just going to stand here and deny it? I mean, look at her. You took one look at her in the club and that was it. I mean, honest to God, we just want to get this, we want to get it sorted, we want to get it settled, you know? I mean, there's a child involved here.
Okay, Shaz, I want you to roll me an intimidation. I don't even think we have intimidation, do we? Or persuasion cool? Or
there's interrogation, but that's not it.
That's not it. Do persuasion cool.
Okay. I am going to dump all of my 6 remaining luck points into this.
Okay. All right. Wow, good thing you did too.
My God.
So 15. 15's not too bad. This guy, this person is like looking very uncomfortable and saying, I'm getting the fuck out of here, under his breath and under their breath. And they're going to go through the door and you can hear, holy fuck, you guys. Like, he fucking knocked up another chick. And they're, what? And you hear voices and the door closes, right? Doesn't want anything to do. You can hear Tina, and Tina's just standing there with her arms crossed, tapping her foot, going, don't know her. That's what you said every time the baby mamas come. Don't know any of those baby mamas coming either. And as soon as you get the DNA, look who's the baby daddy. You're the baby daddy. We'll get the DNA, and then you're going to have to come clean, and you're going to have to support this baby. Jesus Christ, Chelsea, when are you going to leave this motherfucking loser or chop off his dick? Because obviously he doesn't know how to use it. Just like, that's not a bad idea.
Knowledge about that. If that's an option, we can certainly get that done. Then we don't have to worry about this asshole showing up and getting any more babies in the world.
Okay, at that, he stands up and puts his hands over his nuts and goes, I don't know what all you fucking bitches are talking about. No one is slicing off my junk. I don't fucking care. I don't know you. And he points to Anna. I never did you. And then he gives her another look. But if I had done, yeah, I would have certainly remembered you. And I would certainly be. No, but I don't know you. And he's like, and Chelsea's like,
I'll start crying. I'm going to start sniffing and start crying.
all right.
Bitch, you're Batman. You're not very nice.
I cannot believe you. I mean, what the fuck? And I'm going to look at Chelsea and say, seriously? This guy is the one you picked? I mean, Jesus. We got to get this settled. We got to get it sorted. That's all we came for. I mean, we didn't know about you, and yeah, like she said, sorry. But we just got to get it settled. We got to get it fixed, and then we'll be gone. We don't.
He turns and he goes, "What the fuck you mean get it fixed? You want money for an abortion? Is that it?" I'm sorry if this is triggering anybody, but I think that's a legit thing for this character to be saying, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If it is triggering someone, put the X card down and we'll say something else.
No, you are going to be paying for this child. It is going to live. It is going to have a good life. Never mind who its
What the fuck?
daddy is.
I am not that kid's baby daddy. I've never seen this woman. Chelsea, and he goes, "Come on, baby. I don't do white honky girls anyway. I don't. White ain't right. I don't do it. And if racism is
I'll
triggering
just
you guys,
point at the phone.
put your trigger on too. Sorry, going all the way down here. But yeah, she's like, you have lied so many times. I don't even. Oh fuck. I don't even know. I'm just like, and Chelsea's gonna get up, and she's like, I can't even deal with this. And she's gonna go and run out this door. Okay, she's gonna run out this door, and Tina's like, come on, Ramon. We're gonna take care of Chelsea. She needs friends. And he's like, okay. I guess I'll go with you. And they go out to console Chelsea, and then you guys are in the room now. He's like, and Lil Punk's yelling, but Chelsea, and he's like, kind of like walking, like, come back. I mean, I'm not lying. I don't know this bitch. And now you guys are in the room alone with Lil Punk. And he's like, I don't know what you fucking bitches are playing at, but if you wreck my relationship with my old lady, you're fucking dead meat. And he like pulls out his pistol and he's like super angry. Okay, go.
Oh, do I go for it now? Do I go for it now?
Go big
I'm
or go
gonna
home.
scream. I'm gonna scream, and I'm gonna run round the corner of the sofa, and I'm gonna hide because he's got his gun out.
Jazz, what are you gonna do?
Hang on, I have to check one more thing on my inventory here, and I don't know where I put it. Give me 1 second. Tech. Shit. I had a thing in my bag that was like that that anesthetic. Do you remember that I used on that other
Oh yeah.
Who's-its that we put her to sleep?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I know you have it. So
Okay.
You do have like a little hypo spray with sedative in it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to slowly move towards him.
You're gonna try.
I'm gonna kind of, as I kind of go around the corner of the couch, I'm gonna try and reach into my bag and grab the thing, and just kind of pull it out slowly and start to come towards him and raise my hands and say, "Look, we're not trying to wreck your relationship with Chelsea. It's just this baby, and we've got to get it done." And I'm gonna reach out and try and get him with the thing and knock him out.
Okay. Well, let's slow that down for a second.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's slow that down. Let's see. I want to see if he's going to have his perception on you or on Anna. Okay, so I'm going to roll his perception twice. The first one will be for Anna. Second one will be for you, Shaz. Whichever is the highest is the person that has his attention. Because Anna just jumped and leaped and hid and screamed. Okay, 15 for Anna. 14 for Shaz. Okay, so his eyes are on Anna, hiding behind the couch. So that means I mean, I wish we had advantage and disadvantage in this. But if you're gonna try and he's not really listening or noticing you because he's got the screaming tall Russian broad with supposedly who's pregnant screaming on the thing, right? So if you
Yeah.
want to try to get him with the syringe, give me a stealth check, and I will give you, because he's distracted by Anna, I will give you +2 to whatever you roll, with the DV being 17 for professional, because you're a medtech. So I would make it higher, but because you're a medtech, we'll just 17.
And I got no luck left and a
Nope.
7. So
But you're getting
we
you're getting a
shall
plus.
see. No, it's okay. I'm good. Oh, crap.
Oh,
Just missed it.
crap!
Just
done,
missed
Vert.
it.
Just
Fuck.
messed it. And as you fuck
Jesus Christ.
shit. All right. So then he whips around to you and he puts the pistol on you. What the fuck are you playing at, bitch? And he's got the pistol right at your head because when you went for him, you got in a bad position.
Yeah.
So you're facing away, like he's got your pistol, like he's got the moves on you, right? He's got you in a bad physical position.
Don't call me bitch, motherfucker. And I will try it again. Because I'm right there. I just missed him and I'm going to pull my arm back and try to get him on the back.
Okay, hang on a sec. Let's have Anna do a reaction to your mess blow. Okay, Anna, you got split second. And I know I should probably be putting us in an initiative, but I think we can still narrate this out.
Okay, so if he flicks his attention to her and pulls a gun on Shaz,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna move really, really quickly.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna put. I've got 4 points, so I'm gonna put 3 points into precision attack and 1 point into spot weakness. So I get a +1 to attack rolls and a +1 to the damage before armor.
Okay. Are you gonna attack with your Wover, whatever?
Yeah.
Wovers? And they come
Yeah.
flying out.
He's gonna think. He's gonna think that I'm reaching out with my hand, but at the last minute I'm gonna close my hand into a fist, and the wolf is gonna hit him straight in the head.
Okay. Are you going Are you going for the head? Or are you going for the neck, for the jugular, or what are you going for? Or do you even want to call it? You just want to hit it?
I just want to hit him. Yeah,
Okay.
I just want.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a melee attack.
And that's a +1. So
Plus-
18.
+1, 18.
18.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got body armor of 11. So that means 6 gets through to him. I guess we're going to be officially in combat. So I might as well do a combat tracker. How come Widows was on the combat all by itself? It's dead.
The ghost.
All right. Well, I don't really want to go really into this. I don't really want to get in full combat, to be quite honest. Okay, so that's what you were doing. As he turned and put the muzzle to Shaz's head, and now Shaz, you're going to try and hit him with the sedative again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this time you're not doing a stealth. You're going to be doing a melee with your syringe. So just do a melee attack. And if you hit, you'll knock him out. And if you don't hit, well,
Or melee attack is.
it's in the bottom of your middle column of...
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's actually
I have a ranged attack, a smoke grenade, my pistol.
No, but you're using the
just a-
syringe, right? And
Yeah,
that's
but I don't have a roll for that. So what do I use?
just click melee. Just click on the word melee on your thing. Just hover your mouse, say melee weapon, and just click on it. Under
Just
fighting
melee,
skills.
melee.
No, melee weapon.
Melee weapon.
It comes up with pistol, SMG, auto fire, shotgun, assault rifle,
no,
sniper
that's at the
rifle.
bottom.
No, you're at the bottom.
Not where.
I just want you to do your fighting skills in the center column of your skills. Right in the middle, you'll see fighting skills. So you see brawling,
Oh, there we are.
evasion,
Okay. Okay.
melee. Yep,
Got it. Sorry.
no problem. 12.
Ugh.
But so his SP is 11. He soaks 11 of your attack. 1 point gets through. That means you're gonna hit with the syringe, and he's gonna drop like a sack of hammers as he's been sedated. Okay. So it worked
Okay.
because you got 1
So-
point of damage passed. So he's not dead. He's unconscious. He's sedated and he crumbles to the ground. You guys
So,
are alone in the room.
I'm going to say to Shaz, check the crate over there, and whilst I move him, and then I'm going to see if I can pick him up and put him back on the sofa, and so he looks as if he's sleeping.
Okay. I'll run over.
All right. What do you want to do? You got a crate.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open it.
Gonna open it?
Yep.
You can check for traps or anything?
What? No, we're in a rush.
Yeah, we are.
All right, you're just gonna open it. That's great. All right, here you go. Ba-ding, bazinga. You see
Okay, so-
a synthesizer inside the thing.
When I've
Great.
finished with him, I'll come over and I'll say, has he got a memory card or something? And we'll try and... Because it's not the instrument, it's the data that's on the instrument that we want.
Who's got good tech skills? I think you left your techie downstairs smothered in baby poo.
Yeah, but it's... okay.
No, but go ahead.
What
Roll,
do you want?
Shaz, roll a. Let's see. It's going to be tech. It's going to be on your right-hand column in the bottom under technical skills. I mean, I guess it would be could be basic tech. If you want to roll to see if you can figure it out.
I got a 13 in basic tech.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, baby.
No, yeah, great. Yeah, you know exactly. You can see very clearly that there's a memory card in there. And
Okay.
yeah, you snatch it. It's a 10 terabyte memory card because of course it's the future, right?
Right.
Okay. Is there
So we'll-
anything that I might have on me that would be a replacement for a memory chip card, something?
That big, I doubt. I mean, you know what? Dr. J would maybe because Dr. J has a belt with parts, but you wouldn't.
Okay.
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 So you're easily you
So
can
we'll-
move the memory chip and you can pocket it.
Okay.
And
Right.
leave and close back up the box and leave the thing there if you want.
Yeah.
Synthesizer.
So let's leave the synth there, and I'll quickly say to Shaz, so I'm just going to run out crying. You need to follow me and try and comfort me.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. We'll just say that he just kind of passed out because I guess he was shocked, and we'll go.
Well, I'm going to shout at him. So I'm going to open this door, and in front of this one, I'm just going to say, "You're such a bastard! I never want to see you again!" And I'm going to charge out past.
Okay,
Right.
roll again. Let's see how convincing you are. All right, so let's do persuasion cool to see how convincing you are, and then I'll roll the guard to see. Ooh. Oh my goodness, you need to cry more. You really got to work
I
on
do,
that.
definitely.
There's
Don't-
performance skills.
No, there isn't.
Okay, I've hit this persuasion twice. Oh,
Oh,
well.
Ah!
Oh, I got the first. Well, I'll
All
tell you
right.
what. We'll give you the benefit. I'll take the second one because that person is just going to be shocked with the crying, tall, blonde Russian woman. So I'll give you that one. I'll take my second roll 10. So you get past that one. Like, oh, fuck, crying chicks. I can't handle this. Not to
So
be sexist.
I'll run up. I'll run up to the door and I'll just pound my hands on the door and I'll look to her and say, "Let me out! Let me out! I want to go home."
Okay.
It's open.
Oh, it is open. I thought it was locked.
It's open.
I'll
You can run
open the
out.
door
Oh,
for
it's
her.
open. I'm
Alright.
out of here then. I'm just going to
Okay,
charge down the corridor.
hang on. So you're yelling and you're crying, and they're like, these guys are like that. You slept through Anna, but they close ranks and everyone's like, "What's wrong with your friend?"
Didn't you hear the shit that he was saying about her? She's done. We will never be back here again.
What? Like, and okay, let's do another one. Persuasion, cool Shaz against
Oh,
the guard's
God.
human perception.
Come on, Shaz.
Oh, God, Shaz.
fuck.
Oh, bugger.
Fuck.
There's also an acting skill in the center.
Did you
If
want to
that
try
helps.
acting,
Oh.
Chaz? You want to try acting?
Hey, either way, it doesn't matter.
Roll acting.
See if you get something better.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh goodness.
Denied.
Okay, let me see this. What? What do you mean he ain't coming back? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so they're not buying it,
What pregnant
Shaz.
women have you dealt with? They're all hormonal. They're all nuts, and they're. I don't even know why we came here in the first place.
I thought he was decent man. He's nothing but a bleh.
Oh,
And I'll
they
swear
think
in
they're
Russian.
decent men.
Okay, well they're still in
I'm
your
ready.
way, Shaz. So they're not kind of buying that. They like want some answers from somebody, and they don't feel like running after the crazy Russian. So they're like, "What are you talking about? Like, Lil Punk always pays for his babies. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, well, he's not sure about this one. He said that she had to go get some stupid doctor test DNA thing. I don't know. I don't understand this kind of stuff, you know? It's medical crap. But he said if she came back and proved that it was his, then he'd pay for it. And then she got pissed off because she said that he said that he was lying and she doesn't lie and she has more honor to do that and he doesn't have any lawyer because he's a cheating bastard who's not rich after all. It got complicated.
All right, let's try it again. Give it to me again.
Which one do you want me to do?
Perception.
The
Well,
acting-
which one do you feel comfortable with?
I would have stuck with the persuasion because I am trying to persuade them.
Okay.
A little better.
Still, it's a bit better. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Finally.
Yeah, the one dude he like shrugs and he goes, "Yeah, that kind of sounds like Little Punk. He's kind of an asshole that way." And he kind of goes, "Yeah, go help your friend. Eh, yeah, like good luck with the baby. Good luck with the doctor. Oh, by the way, when you have the baby," he shouts down, just let you know your kid's gonna have 7 brothers and 2 sisters. Little Punk's quite fertile that way." And so, yeah,
As I run past them, I'll yell, "Yeah, so far."
There you go. All right, so you guys make it to the elevator. You go down. Let's bring you back to the street view. 10:04. So that's really good. And we're gonna bring you back down to the street view. And yeah, you guys get down to the main floor. You walk past all the Voo Doo Boys and all the other people milling about. No problems, no hassles. And you walk out of the door. And you see Dr. J tied to the roof of the car with baby shit all over.
I'm like, what the?
Yeah, that's what
Dr.
you got to
J.
look forward to.
Dr. J looks down and says, "Don't fucking ask."
And I'll
we
just
we
sort
should
of,
leave now.
yeah, I'll sort of put my hand out so that Shaz can sort of low-five it, and I'll be like, nicely done, Shaz.
I know, right? That went off perfectly.
Oh, fuck.
Let's get in the car and get the hell out of here. Well,
Yes. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Load up.
what on earth is that smell?
I am ready to go.
So as we're driving off, Jazz is going to be kind of sitting on the side window with her head kind of out so she can talk, so Dr. J can hear as well. And we'll repeat the whole story.
Do I need to make any drive checks?
No, I think not. It's
No.
5:10. I think that's a perfect place to end it. You guys are driving home and sharing the war stories, and then as you're telling the tale, and then I think Shaz, you eloquently reach into your pocket, hold up the memory or chip.
Payment.
There you go.
We
well
got
You
done.
got it. Yeah.
You got it.
Fucking A.
You got it. So and then you yell out, "Hey, we got the memory chip!" And as poor Dr. J's getting hit by a bunch of like bugs and getting bugs in
Yeah.
her teeth and in her eyes and her hair. Right on. All
Uh,
right.
yeah, as we're driving, am I routing toward the club, the BDSM club?
No,
To drop her
Anyone?
off.
we're gonna.
Get
Well,
me home.
we're gonna stop it there, and if you want to do that when we pick up next time, then you are more than welcome. We can do that next. We can do the BDSM club next time for sure. We're gonna pimp out Baby Pooh. We'll just call her Baby Doll now. All right, so that was great. You guys are awesome.
fuck
Our next
you.
session is scheduled for September 4th. That's the
Oh.
first Saturday in September.
So
We are not here.
just to let you know, we booked trip to not when the lockdown was lifted in Nova Scotia.
Mhm.
We've booked a flight to visit family.
Okay.
So we're going to be gone the first couple weeks of September.
Okay. Well, then we might as well
Sorry.
go to the BDSM club.
Yeah. Can I just get some money tonight? That's all.
Yeah, we need some cash. We're just gonna pimp out Dr. J.
That's okay. I'll figure out something for the other guys, and
right.
and we won't go too
Well-
much. Sorry.
I'm on holidays that first week as well. I leave on the 2nd of September.
What, is everybody gone? So if we lose half our crew, should we? Oh, what are we gonna do? When are you guys available for September?
What about the week before? What about the 28th?
Yeah.
And
What
then
about the
Skip
28th?
September.
Could
Yeah.
do the 28th.
Yes.
Yeah. Could do the 28th.
Jody, are you free the 28th?
Yeah, that works perfectly.
All right. Jade, are you free the 28th?
Yeah, looks like.
All right. So August 28th it is, folks. We'll come back and see what happens. Because there's still a lot
Awesome.
more story to happen. All
Oh
right.
God.
Yep. And that's good
All
because
right.
it will be a quick turnaround. That's only a couple weeks away.
That'd be good.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. Thank you very much for a great session. Again, didn't go the way I thought it would go, but it was still
Never
fun.
does.
All right. Anybody have
That
any
was awesome.
announcements they want to do beforehand, before we wrap up? Anything you want to highlight for anybody? Hag, do you got anything coming up on your channel you want people to know about?
Anybody play Call of Duty? I bought Call of Duty. I'm playing Call of Duty a lot. So if you want to play, if you do have it and you want to play, let me know.
And Hag, are you gonna stream the live birth of Anna's baby?
Damn right I am.
You're not pointing camera at my bits.
Yeah, and I think next Saturday we're supposed to have a D&D, and then the Saturday after that is my D&D where I DM for Icedale. If you guys want to join, great, or not join but watch, that'd be fab. But yeah, other than that, that's about it.
Cool.
All right.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I always have a
That
lot
was
of fun.
That was fun.
All right. I'm glad
So,
you guys had a good
was-
time. Sorry.
It was good.
Stay safe. Stay safe, everyone. See you in 3
Yeah.
weeks.
All right.
Okay,
Take care of the baby,
Bye.
John, the
Yeah.
love child.
Yeah, make certain you take your vitamins.
Yes.
Yeah. No alcohol, my ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for a great session.
Bye,
See you
guys.
later.
Bye-bye.
Night.
Bye.
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 Good night.